everyone, I'm Missy.
I'm Monty, but my partner calls me Micah, and you can too.
And today we are watching Kitchen Nightmares. Mangina. I have no idea if I pronounced that right.
But
it
it's
looked right.
Double feature. It's a part 1 and 2, so yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna be doing that. And something.
I feel like that was a good intro, though.
That
High
was
five.
a good intro.
We did it.
Okay, so this one was described as a drama, lots of drama, but a little frustrating.
Yeah,
but drama.
This was recommended by Nashith, right?
Yeah, Nashith.
Yeah, I think that's what my picture says.
So if y'all have any recommendations, we do have a spot in our Discord for recommendations, but if you also drop them in the chat here, we'll just take a screenshot and add it to our note of recommended episodes. Or if you have recommendations for anything, we have a spot in the Discord. We have a lot of fun in the Discord.
You can put it in the YouTube channel comments down below. I always keep a note on my phone, and we just go through them one by one.
Oh yeah, we also have that on YouTube too.
Yeah. We get a lot of recommendations.
We do get a lot of recommendations
and
on YouTube.
I read every single one's comments. I may not always comment because I'm kind of busy, but I always like and give like a little heart or a thumbs up or whatever it is and try and like let people know that I read it.
I do hear the comments, and sometimes I also react to the comments.
This is, we're going to go ahead and press play. This is an hour and 19 minutes, you guys, so.
It'll take us 6.
Probably.
She says 6, minimum.
Woodland Park, Colorado. 30 minutes from Colorado Springs. It's known as the city above the clouds, and it's home to Montymeh, an Italian restaurant owned by former realtor Julie Watson.
Hi, Montymeh. This is Julie. Can I help you? We bought the building. It was a fast food restaurant, and I didn't know what concept I wanted to do. Would anyone like some cracked pepper?
My mom decided to open up an Italian restaurant because there aren't any other Italian restaurants. There's 3 Mexican and 2 Chinese.
You guys need tables.
This is the only Italian restaurant in Woodland Park,
turn it down.
and we've blown it
Come on, people.
because Julie is a poor manager.
Just do whatever you guys want to do. How's that?
She doesn't know what she's doing.
I said to use plates.
How are we supposed to plate up spaghetti?
This restaurant runs like a Jerry Springer show.
Get rid of this shit.
A Jerry Springer show. I love Jerry
We fight a
Springer
lot.
shows.
My mom has a tendency to yell
I'm not even lying, you guys. I
Making me
do.
lasagna for tonight.
instead of solving the problem.
The next fucking lasagna I bring back is going up your ass.
She gets mad.
Ooh, we grumpy.
You stay out of her way.
Just not in the mood for it.
You say anything, and you're gonna get it.
Okay, I do also apologize. This is not like our normal setup that we normally have because our AC is broken and we are in the only room that actually has working AC.
If you're wondering why you don't see the girls chit-chatting right now, it's because we're in the same room because we have no AC.
So we're literally sitting next to each other. Usually we record from separate rooms so that our little ping tubers can actually, have their mouths moved. But none of them today. All right.
I'm hiding shit because I just ordered 3 dozen bowls.
The king of the world
We ordered
attitude that
3
Julie
dozen
has
rolls?
causes
Okay.
a lot of problems.
Trevor, that's burned to a crisp. We have to start that over. My biggest
Ordered
problem
from
in the
where?
restaurant is my head chef, Trevor, who thinks he's a god. I want it
Don't you
done,
make
and it better be
rolls
done
or
by
do
2
you-
o'clock.
Fire on someone.
Fuck you, Trevor.
Depends.
I hate Trevor. He's disrespectful. He's just not a very nice person. He throws fits.
What's
Why?
going in?
How? Oh.
He's thrown stuff at me.
Oh, I thought he was getting
messed
in.
me up on purpose.
This is always a good way to check.
He's walked out before.
Here, you don't like this? How about this?
I've never
What is
been
it
into
going
a
down?
sit-down restaurant with a drive-through window.
Hi there.
There's
how
nothing
are
wrong
you?
with a drive-through, but
Hi,
there's
thank you.
A drive-through screen
There's a couple of Italian restaurants that have drive-through windows. I actually prefer them for Uber because then I don't have to get out of my car.
I know of a Mexican restaurant.
There's one that's down the street.
Yeah?
Yeah, that we pull up to all the time.
It's a Mexican
it's on
place. Okay.
yeah.
I know there's also a Mexican place. I don't remember exactly where it is, but it has a drive-through window too.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which again,
Velvet Taco also has a drive-through window. I like Velvet Taco.
Velvet Taco is nice.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna actually go back just a little bit because
Going back just a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, back to this.
Window.
Hi there, how are you? All right, thank you.
A drive-through
Aw.
screams fast
She's
food
got such a
and not
sweet
just
drive-through
casual
voice.
fine dining restaurant.
This is not good.
Don't
The
judge.
food isn't cooked with much love.
Yeah, but they're saying,
Oh.
It's cooked
Ah.
with
Wait.
stress and
Wait.
why is the microwave?
Wait.
Why is the Okay, why is the
With much
microwave
love.
so?
Excuse me.
Why is it so gross? Why is it so dirty? Why is it nearly on the floor?
All those are really, really good questions.
Okay, no, I'm not upset with them like microwaving, but that microwave is disgusting. It needs to be up higher because there were things at the Greek restaurant
Is
that
this a shutdown situation? Is Gordon gonna come in and shut down the kitchen?
I
Because,
don't
like,
know.
if
That
that's
microwave-
the microwave,
What does the refrigerator
what
look
does
like?
the refrigerator look like?
Oh my god, I'm stressing, guys. But no, we had some things that we would reheat in a microwave at the Greek restaurant, but the microwave was up high, and don't believe and I clean that thing on a daily basis, multiple times a day even.
How come you clean the microwave at the restaurant on a daily basis, but you don't clean on a daily basis our microwave? Do you not like our microwave as much as the microwave at
If
the
I
other
spill
restaurant?
something in the microwave, I clean it up.
I see how it is. You like their microwave better than our microwave.
Y'all don't pay me to clean the microwave.
It's cooked with stress and a microwave.
Oh!
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
We didn't need a close up on that. What the heck?
It's so much worse.
They really just went like, if you didn't see it the first time, you're gonna see it now.
Oh, guys, it's so much worse. It literally. It's not that hard to clean the microwave.
You know, at this
daily.
point, just burn the microwave and get a new microwave.
Yeah, just get a new microwave.
There's like no taste to it. That one table bitched so much.
Have
don't
you
know what
seen
to
the
do with it.
microwave? That's
bet it
probably
tastes-
I have had
why.
more people tell me what is wrong with
That
me
was the wrong time to drink tea.
than ever in my whole life. It's like open field day on Julie. I've reached my breaking point. I'm stressed and cannot take any more. Deep breath.
Deep breath.
This restaurant goes up.
Honey, have you seen the state of your kitchen?
Looney goes, oh, you think that's the old microwave?
Wait there. Burn both of them. Get a new one.
Oh, God.
Out of business, I will lose everything. I have put all my money into this restaurant. Having Chef Ramsay here is the last resort.
Dramatic pan out. Oh, wolfies! Oh, they're so pretty. I want to go to Colorado someday.
Wow, here we are.
Ah, yes.
Wait, hold on a minute.
Colorado would be
Go
fun.
to the window. This
We're
looks
going
like
through the
a
drive-thru.
fast food restaurant.
Hey,
This
don't,
has to be
don't be
first.
upset about a drive-through.
He's here. I see him.
Janelle, just chill.
I wonder if they have tables inside.
Hi.
Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, very well, thank you. Nice to see you. What's your first name?
Janelle.
Janelle. Okay, great. Let's get one thing right.
I
You
like
do have
your
tables
nursery.
inside, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. And the drive-through, why is that here?
Normally people call in their order and then they pick it up.
Okay, again, to be fair, now with the Uber driver thing, the drive-through, not a terrible way to be able to
Yeah.
pick up your to-go order.
I'm guessing this isn't in 2020, but during COVID,
Oh my gosh, those were...
during 2020, this would have been an amazing thing for them to have.
Oh, absolutely. April 2014.
Okay, so they had 6 more years. They were just ahead of their time.
Yeah. So this is August of 2013 is when it was filmed.
Okay.
And away we go.
On average, how many guests drive by a day?
Maybe
Not
like
that
one
many.
or two,
So
yeah.
I'm the one of the day.
Yes, you're the one.
Wow.
of the
Well,
day.
let's make this quick. Soup of the day is what?
It's chicken and wild rice.
Let's have a chicken and wild
They
rice.
need like a board,
Thanks, Daddy.
They do.
not like a menu. They need a board.
Why are you making me do this, Mom?
Janelle, stop.
What should I just do soup how we normally do? And the
Yep, just do it like we normally do it.
Let's see how quick they
How?
very nerve-wracking.
Oh. The clam chowder? What did he
She's
order?
gonna need a spoon.
I know.
Chicken with white rice. or
Hey,
something
Janelle,
like that.
don't
It
forget
looked
to
like
take
clam
the top.
chowder.
I'm going to tape the top.
Primmy, he goes, in the Amy's bakery reaction, you said you edited for a long time and I was confused as to why. I understand now. Nishith goes, I think they cut out 2 hours or so.
Actually, I cut out 3.5 hours.
Because remember, if you were here for that actual stream, you know how stressed we were.
I crashed out halfway through that.
Yeah. And then my poor sweet Monty had to go and watch it again.
I did, like 3 times to edit it.
Ooh.
Okay, we really have to start making
no,
headway.
We're
into
making
this.
headway. We're making headway.
Super frustrating.
Okay.
Just want this to be over.
Oh, you're leaning back in her chair.
Where'd you go?
Oh, that's my soup. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wow. My kitchen nightmares first.
He smells really good.
A drive-through Italian restaurant. It is hilarious.
He has an adorable accent. Yes, he does have an adorable accent.
It's just a British accent.
Wow. That is it.
That looks like clam chowder. I think
That is
we're
it.
eating clam chowder.
Wow.
Chicken and white
Doesn't
rice.
look very appetizing. And
Are we,
knife and fork.
I don't think you should eat that. I
Spoon.
saw their microwave.
To eat
There's-
my soup.
They don't
Mind you,
provide a
it
spoon.
is actually thick enough to eat the soup off a fork.
Oh,
You forgot to give him a spoon. How's he supposed to eat a spoon?
You didn't give me a spoon.
I gave you a
No, you
spoon.
didn't hand it to me.
Trust me. If you're going to be in the drive-through business, first of all, you can give me a spoon, and secondly, you can at least fill my cup. But this is pretty horrific.
it looks like clam chowder
Wow.
or potato soup.
Hello.
Hi.
How are
I'm
you?
Julie Watson.
Julie, nice to see you.
Nice to meet you.
And you are the
I'm the owner.
owner. Well, let me tell you something. That's the first for me. A drive-through pickup in an Italian restaurant.
Wasn't that great?
The soup wasn't.
Oh, the soup wasn't
No,
good? Oh,
it
I'm
was
sorry.
thick and bland and.
I'm sorry.
So let's catch up, shall we?
Okay.
Are we
What's all
catching
these
up
little frilly
already?
cans?
People didn't like the fact that the booths were down, and so they asked me to raise the booths, and that's how we raised them.
Oh, my curtains. Right, how are you?
I'm good.
Excellent. So,
That
what was the plan
clever
over this
and
place? Because
cheap.
it looks like a chain restaurant.
It was a chain restaurant.
No, it looks like it now.
Still?
It doesn't resemble a fast food restaurant for you.
Well, kind of, but not that bad.
Right. I don't see anything Italian in here whatsoever.
No, that is still very
Okay,
much.
I get that he's sent to restaurants, but there's nothing wrong with a fast food restaurant. Especially if you're just going in to have a nice fine dining experience or you just want to take food home. You're accommodating to both brackets of food. Brackets of food? Brackets of customers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I also get what he's saying if she's trying to go for like a fine dining experience.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, really.
I think it's cute.
Okay, well, when was the last time you were in Italy?
Never.
Okay.
I'm Irish.
Okay.
We're
Is
Irish.
that all fake? Are they Christmas tree lights as well at the top?
Yes, it is.
We're in August.
No, but it's light. It gives light into the night. I think it's beautiful.
Which part is beautiful for you? The fake flowers or
I feel like he's being really nitpicky here.
Okay, so it was okay. So that explains the drive-through window if she took over what was a chain restaurant situation.
Yes.
And obviously there were already booths. restaurants are expensive, if the booths and things were already in there, like, okay, you know that TGI Fridays that closed over by that mall?
Yes.
And, like, it still has all the tables and everything in there. I mean, the ketchup is still sitting on it. They
Right.
didn't pay their taxes, guys, and their doors, and the locks on their doors got changed. Yeah. So sad. 'Cause
There were still plates and silverware.
yeah,
and
there was
cups.
still silverware, and, like
On the
it was
tables.
literally left as it was. So, say somebody bought that property, they could keep the tables and stuff, and some of the decor or whatever, and turn it into something else, which seems like what she has done here. And I mean, I think it's pretty clever what she's done with the curtains, and honestly, I think the little foliage with the lights, because guys, I have that on my headboard, okay? The lights don't work anymore, but it was cute and pretty at the time. It just needs new batteries. But like, I think that's actually really pretty. Yes, decor is subjective. As long as it's clean, I'm happy.
Just
Thank you,
because
Prinny.
it's not up to Gordon's standards of what a restaurant should look like doesn't mean that, okay, as long as they're serving good food and they have a good
Atmosphere
and a good serving experience.
Yeah. All right.
The curtains.
You're just not going to let that go, are you? Holy shit!
I'm just curious, that's all. It's,
Oh, shit, you're making me laugh.
why Italian cuisine then?
The redheaded ones
Opened an
were
Italian
daughter,
restaurant
right?
because people
Yes,
in
I
Woodland
believe
Park
her
said
name
there's
is
no Italian.
Janelle.
Open an
Janelle.
Italian restaurant, and so I opened an Italian restaurant.
Right. You must have some good staff, surely.
I do.
So who are the highlights?
Andrea is a great waitress. My daughter, Janelle.
Oh, Janelle, the one who forgot
the
to give me a
one who-
spoon for the soup.
Yeah, the one
Okay.
that forgot to give you the spoon. I have Kevin's great, one of my cooks.
Right. Problems, what are they?
I think our food's great, but I have a cook
The microwave.
that has worked with me since the day I opened,
The microwave.
and he has an attitude.
The
Right.
But
microwave.
I haven't fired him because it's hard to get help up here in Woodland Park. It is. Yes, it is.
Who maintains the standards here?
Me.
Are you
The
controlling?
buck stops here.
Right. But you just
Have you seen your microwave woman?
I don't think she's ever been back there.
Oh no.
Or else
it's the
he
buck
would be
stops
fired.
here. I set the standard. The buck stops here. Have you seen your microwave?
No, I don't think she's ever walked into her kitchen.
confirmed you've kept the wrong chef for 4 years.
But he shows up. 90% of the time he does what he...
I mean, okay, if coming into our crappy job was half the battle, we show up to work.
You know, she's just really happy he does the bare minimum. He shows up every day. Sometimes it's hard to get somebody to do the bare minimum
It
and
is
just show
sometimes.
up every day.
So I guess props for him. Yay, she has set the bar so low.
Okay.
what he's supposed to
Right.
do.
Okay.
But 10% of the time he's an asshole.
And which restaurant did he come from?
He's never worked in a restaurant.
Okay.
So he had no background in training.
Exactly.
So how did he start?
He was not washing dishes.
Well, you gotta
Okay.
start
Does he get
somewhere.
on with the rest of the team, the front of
No.
house staff? He
No.
doesn't.
No, he makes them crazy.
And what do the servers think of him?
They think he's an asshole.
Okay.
If he gets pissed off, he'll walk out the back door and sit and smoke.
In the middle of service?
Yeah,
What?
yes,
Where does that come from, that attitude?
because he thinks he's a god. He's seen the parade of people that I've had through this restaurant.
Okay, so he's put you over a
And
barrel.
so yeah, exactly. He knows that I can't fire him because I have no one else.
Fire him. Get yourself like a help wanted ad and say you need some new servers. Okay, say you need a little bit of extra help. Say you need somebody in the kitchen, like an assistant in the kitchen. Get yourself
Put out a dishwasher wanted.
put out a dishwasher wanted, and then hire yourself a chef and fire him with some sort of notice. You know?
What is he?
22?
He's 22.
Yes.
I mean, 20.
Missy,
His brain is barely developed.
it was 10 seconds.
Yeah, but he's 22. His brain has barely developed into it's.
Your brain develops at 27.
I know. It's not even fully developed.
2 years of age, you shouldn't be running the kitchen. But somehow the food turns out good.
It does turn out good
How is that possible?
because we haven't changed anything for 4 years.
Okay, well, we'll see. Proof's in the eating, right?
That's right.
Show me around.
Should.
Okay.
Please. Excellent. The Great Wall of Woodland Park.
Yes. I love my wall. Don't make fun of my wall.
Good. No, it's this hideous.
I like your wall too. I like little
This-
planted
hi.
walls.
Thank you,
And this is Andrea. Okay, great.
I mean, I can see how it
young man,
does
come
look
over.
fast foodie,
How are you, bud?
Yeah.
but
Trevor
still at
Peterson,
the
nice to
same
meet you.
time.
Trevor Peterson.
I've
Okay.
been
And
in
what'd you do?
restaurants.
I'm
I
the
picked
chef.
up from
So
restaurants.
you're the young
like sticky
22-year-old.
I like sticky rice.
Yeah.
Sticky rice is good food.
Exactly. Like I picked up from restaurants that look like this.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if the food was good, but I picked up from restaurants like this.
90% is good and 10% is an asshole.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or the other way around, whichever way you want to look at it.
No, I'm just going on what the owner said. How'd you rate the food out of 10?
5.
Oh,
It's your own food, Trevor.
wow.
And I would give it a 50-50 on Trevor's behavior.
And where does this stem from? Did we fall out?
We were dating back in the day, I guess you could say.
Right.
Oh,
It
it was
might
a
even be a
boyfriend.
40-60
that
on the
bad?
bad side.
Seriously?
You make me that man.
We hired a boyfriend, an ex-boyfriend.
Don't hire your daughter's ex.
You know what? Well, maybe he was her boyfriend at the time.
Oh, maybe.
Or maybe he was hired and then they started dating.
I suppose that's true.
Either way,
Don't do it.
yeah.
Whoa, hold on a minute.
Janelle.
Janelle, come over here, my darling. Please. This young man tried to punch you.
Yeah, he pushed me into the walk-in and tried to punch me when I told him I was going to call the cops.
When?
Yeah, about a month ago.
Is that real?
Why did you not fire him if he assaulted your child?
Okay.
Any benefit of a doubt that we just had died. Yes. Go back in the trash can, Trevor. That's where you belong.
You know, I was going to, you know what? No, I'm not even going to try and defend him because he's a shit of a person. What do you mean you tried to punch her?
And tried to push her in the walk-in.
That would have...
At the same time. Punch her and, like, push her. A month ago. He did that a month ago. Why is he still here?
Is this the first the mom's hearing of it?
I guess we'll find out.
It's somewhat real, yeah.
So you grab her, threaten to punch her, and push her into the walk-in.
After she tells me no one cares if I get fired, no one cares about my well-being, no one cares about me, no one gives
Because
a shit
it's
about me.
true. No one likes you.
Chef Ramsay has already witnessed some minor problems like the decor and
Minor?
some major problems
When
like
we're
the
barely
serious
at the
tension between the
beginning.
owner's
Oh my
daughter
gosh.
and the head chef. He's
He's
hoping that he can find some
This is why I
positivity
was
in the
pausing
food.
with the...
How are you, darling?
Good, thank you. How are you?
There.
Yes.
I tasted that soup. I felt like going
What have
straight
you
back to the
done?
airport.
I don't know.
Okay. Something happened there.
Okay. I'm just gonna put that.
Done. Let's order, shall we?
Okay.
Right. Let's go for the wild mushroom ravioli, please. Phil piccata. Where did I sit? The fresh
She's cute.
select salmon.
I like her earrings.
Mama's own meat lasagna as well. And I've got to go for the meatballs. I think we're done, my darling. Wow. Thank you.
Of course. Here's his orders.
Got a good mix.
Except for Gordon.
Julie, you're in the way. Like always.
You know what, Trevor? That's bullshit.
What did he say?
Julia, you're in the way like always. That is his boss. How does this man still have a job? Julia, what are you doing? This is your establishment.
Why does he
Why
still
am I
here?
surprised? He just punched a girl and tried to shove her into a lock-in
daughter.
freezer. Her daughter. I don't know why I felt the need to pause. This didn't deserve a reaction. This is not even the worst thing he's done in the last 5 minutes.
Kiss my ass.
Although I'm not a fan of Trevor's antics, I think our food is still very good.
No.
Mushroom raviolis.
Mushroom raviolis. And what's the sauce?
It's an Alfredo sauce.
And can you ask the chef when he made the raviolis, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. Wow. That looks like a pile of defrosted snow with bear shit sprinkled all over it.
Trevor, when were the raviolis defrosted?
Just now, yeah.
Wow. Do they look homemade? I don't think so.
They're frozen and they were just made.
So store-bought.
Yes.
Damn. Can the chef make a ravioli?
I don't think they ever have, no.
Can you ask him if he can make a ravioli? Would you? Thank you.
And
Wow.
yeah,
That is bad.
it looks bad, Gordon.
Ah.
Trevor, have you ever made ravioli before? Fresh ravioli.
I have not.
Do you know how?
No, he does not know how.
Don't answer for him. Let him dig his own
He's never made them and he doesn't know how.
He
trash
doesn't know how.
bag.
You know, making pasta's like making bread, right? So, 550 grams of flour, 6 egg yolks, whisk them up, pinch of salt, drizzle with olive oil.
He's having Andy write down how to make
How to make raviolis? Lovely.
You mold it together. That's called pasta. Then knead it like bread.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
I've never made ravioli.
This is
Have you
23rd
made ravioli
I
before?
have not made ravioli, but I have made homemade pasta once.
Uh-huh. I've never... well, no, I take that back. We have made homemade pasta before. Once.
And this is 2014 or 2013 when this is made. They had YouTube.
They had YouTube.
So there's no excuse. They had YouTube. You could look stuff up on YouTube.
You know what? I learned all my stuff from YouTube. so-
Exactly. It's so easy to look up a homemade pasta recipe and yeah, just make. I mean,
I kind of want to make ravioli now.
I kind of want to make ravioli too,
Yeah,
actually.
that would be fun.
That would be fun. You just mush it with a fork.
Thank you. They were disgusting.
I just love that he's giving
Wow.
a recipe for
Did you throw that
ravioli.
away?
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with it?
Trevor, he would like you to get together 550 grams of flour, 6 eggs, oil, a pinch
Not
of salt.
grams.
You need to make
What's
pasta
550 grams of, I don't know what that
of
is.
flour. He needs to get the stuff to make.
I know, but what is...
The internet exists.
Go
Google it.
550
conversion.
grams.
Yeah, he's British, Mom.
I know, but what does that mean?
We got to do the conversion.
We have to figure out how many cups
Okay.
that
Google
is.
it.
Figure
You
it
have
You
a
know how to
phone?
do the conversion?
She walked in
Wants
here
to
with
get
a
everything
phone.
to make
His name Trevor or
raviolis.
He wants him to just get everything
idea.
together, start making pasta.
Oh, this
I think
is
it
gonna
might be
fucking
Trevor.
great.
God damn it,
A
Trevor.
chef that doesn't know how to make pasta, and you're the head chef of an Italian restaurant. Even if you can't make ravioli, linguine, spaghetti, lasagna. Wow.
It's too oily.
Trial and error. Never done it before, Julie. Thank you.
Yeah, that's way too oily.
Yeah, that is too much oil in there.
Yes, it's supposed to be dough, not paste.
Now's my
Who's
first
she
try.
calling?
Bear with me.
Trevor is way out of his league right now. He has absolutely no idea what he's doing.
What?
That guy's an idiot.
Not the microwave
Did
again.
you meat lasagna?
Thank you, darling. And there's a
Don't
big
eat it.
disgusting thumbprint with meat sauce. Can you ask him just to take his paws off my side? Do you see that thumbprint?
I do.
It's like dubbed in the sauce and
Right on
yeah,
the edges.
right on the side of the plate.
Oh
Not appetizing. Can you
my
ask him just
gosh.
to wipe that off, please?
He's gonna
I tell him to
flip.
clean these fingers, please. Chef's thumbprint all over my plate, covered in tomato sauce. No, thank you. That's disgusting.
We're being nitpicky, but
Like
I
it-
kind of love the petty
you
at this
just-
point.
You make the plate look like you serve stuff. You make the plate look clean before you send it out.
Yes, and he's being very petty right
I
now, and I
know.
love it. I'm there for the pettiness.
Stop complaining and get an actual chef. Yes, get an actual chef.
It's like not rocket science, you guys. And by you guys, I mean the people on the computer, not you guys in my chat.
Now what?
He hasn't tried it yet. He just wants you guys to clean the edges of the plate. There's fingerprints. There's a really bad one right there, and there's some more here. And he said to make sure you guys clean your hands.
Okay.
I'm stressing out.
I'm stressing
Mama's
out.
made lasagna. Darling, why is it so watery there?
That would be from the marinara.
Wow. Thank you, darling.
You're welcome.
She's so
Ugh.
cute.
Damn, that is stone cold. I mean,
Not cold.
well. Andy?
When I was younger, one of my mom's favorite things was this microwavable lasagna. that came in like a little paper carton, like Marie Callender's or something like that, and it came in like the little paper carton, and she would microwave it. It looked more appetizing than that.
I will believe you because that did not look very appetizing.
Yeah.
Well, at the same time, looking kind of appetizing, but I think that's just because I might be hungry. Okay, press play.
We'll have chili in like 5 hours.
So you just touch that there with your finger.
Yikes. It's cold.
It is ice cold.
Or is ice cold right here?
Yeah.
So,
Ice cold.
Okay.
Show Julie.
Julie.
Please,
Okay.
thank you.
You're welcome.
How can they say the food is good if nothing
Chef would
is...
like you guys to feel right here.
Oh, the good life.
That fucking lasagna's cold.
Julie, it's the microwave.
I told you not to use that microwave. Use the one in the back, I said.
It's not gonna make a difference, I guarantee
I
it.
said to use the one in the back. Because I don't want this fucking happening again.
It's not gonna make a
Yes,
difference.
it is gonna
It's
make
a microwave.
Then why all of a sudden did it change?
That fuck's fine now.
4 fucking years. That's bullshit.
There's a second
Guys.
microwave. What does the second microwave look like? Now I'm worried.
Have they not heard of...
Put it in the oven.
Do they not have warmers? Do they not have warmers? Like the big... I don't know. My brain can't decide what they're actually called, but they were big metal things that kept the food warm. We would keep the rice and the potatoes and the, like, green beans in it.
At home, we call that an oven.
Well, it's not an oven because it isn't cooking it. It's just a warmer.
Yeah, you just turn the heat off, put it in there, and close the door.
Yeah. We would keep the food in these warmers. We would have extra. Pull the full pans from the bottom, move it to the top. That's where we would get the food. The food was hot. Now, we did microwave some of our things, yes, and we kept it in a refrigerator, but it was made like every few days, and it was made in-house every few days, and we microwaved it, and no, we never had people complain that it was cold.
Because you kept it in the warmers.
Yeah.
I said don't use it.
Okay, Julie. Julie's in
I don't
denial
wanna
about
see it.
everything, and I don't
I'm
understand
worried.
why she
I'm
won't
scared.
acknowledge that.
Make sure there's no
That guy
fingerprints.
seems like he kind of knows what he's doing. He's trying to. That doesn't look
Here's your spaghetti
too
with
awful.
meatballs.
Thank you, my darling. And are the meatballs homemade?
No, they're frozen.
Oh, come on. Serious? Does he know how to make a meatball?
He does know how to make meatballs.
Meatballs are not that hard.
I've never made a meatball.
Okay, so it's like their seasonings, and it is the meat. Obviously, it's similar-ish to a. I mean, you use egg and stuff
For
binder.
binding.
Yeah, and some people use breadcrumbs, which is why some meatballs are not gluten-free. Because it helps with the binding and all that. Yeah, 2 ingredients, meat and ball. But, like, you take all that, and then, yeah, you cook them. You put them in the sauce, and you have a meatball.
A meatball.
What's that song? On top of spaghetti, all covered with cheese, I lost my poor meatball when somebody sneezed. There's more to it, but I don't remember it all. Something about rolling onto the floor and then out the door.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, great. So why isn't he doing them?
I believe that they used to do them and they fell apart too much before.
That means he doesn't know how to make them.
Doesn't know how to make them right.
Wow. Ask the chef why he can't make a meatball.
Okay.
Please.
Yep.
Thank you, though.
Because it's too oily.
Wow. And the meatballs taste like warm foam.
Trevor, chef would like to know why our meatballs would fall apart. Why would you?
It rolled off the table and onto the floor. Then my poor meatball rolled straight out the door. Now, Trevor, why don't you know how to make a
Not be
meatball?
able to make a meatball. I told him the reason we stopped serving them is because they fell apart.
That was our original chef. I didn't say that. That was putting words in my mouth. Thank you. I would love to go back making handmade meatballs.
Okay.
That's bullshit. Trevor, I can't get you to do fucking prep and you want to make meatballs? That's gonna work.
He's still over there trying to make ravioli.
I have to beg you to come to work.
He's
in the
gonna
day.
do it,
I
I
can't even put you
swear.
on days because you don't show up.
Do you think I wanted to
Wait,
go
wait,
back
wait,
and
wait, wait.
Come to work in the day. I can't even put you on days because you don't show up.
Do you think I...
But you just got done telling him that he does the bare minimum by showing up. What do you mean that you can't put him on days because he doesn't show up? What do you mean?
I don't know, Looney. I don't know why he has a job. But he really is trying with the ravioli. I kind of want him to succeed with the ravioli, but that's the only thing I want him to succeed at. I'm all for this other guy.
Back here and trying to handle a whole goddamn kitchen?
You don't handle this kitchen. I handle this fucking kitchen because you refuse to do anything.
So I don't know what to do.
So, I'm gonna go back slightly. If she has a second microwave in the back, that means she knows about that microwave, and she hasn't cleaned it.
I don't want to see the second microwave in the back, but I have a feeling we're gonna see the second microwave in the back.
I know, guys. I'm a little.
This episode is just gonna be called the second microwave in the back.
Well, I did say it was a double feature. We could call it on YouTube. You can call this the microwave double feature.
You asked for this job. You always walk around saying, I'm the head chef.
I didn't ask you.
Now do you see why no one likes you?
Ma'am,
Shut your mouth.
you don't need to add 2
scared.
cents. I'm
Your
scared.
hair is
Trevor says
really
it was the
cute.
original chef's meatballs that fell apart. He's
Let's
never
agree
made
to
the meatballs
disagree.
here.
Neither of you do anything in the kitchen.
Wow. Yeah, that's dreadful texture. Meatballs taste frozen, and marinara, if you just tip the plate to the side, I'll just show you, just full of water. I didn't expect a warty marinara. And the spaghetti's not even glazed, it's just bland. Okay. Thank you.
Now what?
I love her hair.
The spaghetti
I
is not
was just
glazed,
saying
it's
they
bland.
had really
The
pretty
marinara is
hair.
I
watery.
thought you were talking about the redhead.
They both
You can
have
taste
really
it
pretty
frozen.
hair.
What's wrong with it?
It's fucked. I don't know what's...
The spaghetti is bland, the marinara is watery, and you can tell the meatballs are frozen.
Thank you. That's where that goes.
I don't think it was that bad. I don't. I think it's fine.
I know you don't think it's that bad. I have seen your microwave, which you probably think isn't that bad.
Veal piccata.
Oh, God.
This whole episode is going to be me
About the
griping
microwave.
about the microwave.
If she thinks that's acceptable at work, what do you think her at-home microwave looks like?
Oh my gosh. You know, she probably cleans it.
You don't.
You're welcome.
Man, that's bad. Jesus.
How's the veal?
Yeah, it's
Chicken piccata.
still raw. You see it there? It wasn't even cut, so
Oh
I'm still scraping it. It's
my
that raw.
God. Okay, so like I know chicken is a difficult like.
It's not even hot. I don't mind it being pink, but it's raw.
Yeah.
Okay,
You gotta stop
So,
stopping every 10 seconds.
I know. I'm sorry, but chicken does take a while to cook. This is true. Why isn't it cooked?
Jesus. Veal piccata. Veal was raw. I mean, I know it just needs to be kissed in the pan, but it was that thick.
Kissed in the
Raw in
pan.
the middle.
What does that
The veal
mean?
is
Kissed
still
in the
raw.
pan?
Oh.
It's raw. I mean, I can't say anything about that. It's fucking raw. Where I'm starting to get, like, fucking pissed.
You're starting to?
Only starting.
Thanks, Daddy.
You're very welcome.
And could you ask the chef just to show me his ball of pasta?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Chef wants to see the bowl of pasta you started.
Oh, fantastic.
You threw it away? He threw it away.
He threw it away.
He did.
Why?
I have no idea. He did earlier, I guess.
Damn.
Because it was oily.
That better be right.
Well, that looks good.
Thank you, Larry. Wow. Now, what is that?
It's your salmon with
That's
the
my
balsamic
salmon.
paint.
Never mind.
With the balsamic paint.
Yes.
Is the salmon fresh?
And I believe it's frozen as well.
You're kidding me.
It says fresh in the menu.
It says fresh on the menu. You're absolutely right. Fresh Pacific salmon. Frozen.
Yes,
We've
it's
got
frozen.
false advertisements.
We serve
Good God.
fresh salmon. Thank you very
I
much.
finished darling. That's terrible. The mash tastes weird.
It tastes weird.
Do you mind? It's just.
Don't feed her
It
that.
tastes old. When were they made?
I'll go find out.
Would you mind? Please, darling. Thank you.
I like the waitress.
When were the potatoes made and by whom?
Are you fucking kidding me? What's wrong with it?
The mashed potatoes taste old.
They just made them last fucking night. They were made last night.
Okay.
How do you
That's
know?
bullshit. This is fucking stressing me
Who's
out,
she
man.
on the phone with?
Chef
again?
Ramsay liked nothing today, and I
have
don't know
no
what the hell
idea.
happened, and I am completely shocked.
That's bullshit. There's nothing wrong with that salmon. And those potatoes were made last fucking night. So that's bullshit. I love my food. Why doesn't he just leave it alone?
We got a fucking problem.
Because your food is gross?
You invited Chef out here. The whole premise of Kitchen Nightmares is that he tastes your food, and even if the food tastes okay, he's going to talk shit about your food.
Exactly.
Why is this a surprise? It's 2014. He's been doing this a while.
Yeah. You've seen other episodes. You know what you signed up for, Miss Julia.
Not to victim blame, but dang.
Damn.
Lunch was a complete disaster as Chef Ramsay discovered issue after issue.
Wow.
It's now apparent to him
And
why
again,
this, the
obviously
only
they
Italian
do it
restaurant
for
in town,
dramatic effect,
is struggling
but-
so much.
Let's get the team out. Let's have a chat.
Okay? Everybody come.
So I don't know where to start. Has anyone got an ounce of training?
I personally don't.
First question I asked Andy was, does the chef make pasta? How bad does that sound when we're standing inside an Italian restaurant that you're the head cook of? The fact you can't even make a fucking meatball, that scares the shit out of me.
My interest has dwindled.
You don't have the interest. You shouldn't be putting the jacket on. I mean, is anything fresh?
I don't have fresh food. Everything we come in, except for our produce,
Okay, but I mean, you don't have fresh food.
we make all of our sauces.
Oh, come on.
We do.
Come on, what, you expect me to give you a round of applause because you make your sauce? Right. Mushroom raviolis. The filling was hideous. Bland sauce. Lasagna. Stone fucking cold in the middle. The worst thing about you defrosting it, A, you can't operate a fucking microwave. B, the bits that you were cooking, they're bland.
Wait till you
The
see the
veal.
The
microwave.
veal is old, I'll tell you that.
What do you mean old?
I mean, I don't order veal very often.
It was raw, that's what I was trying to say.
Oh.
Fresh Pacific salmon, $18.50.
Yeah?
Frozen.
Frozen, very weird taste, looked dreadful,
It's veal
overcooked.
piccata. It wasn't even chicken.
But the veal was old.
I don't order veal very often. Okay.
You just outed yourself, lady. How old are we talking?
But
How often do you order it? How often does veal go bad in your kitchen?
well, we didn't serve veal, so I don't know about veal, but I mean, I imagine any other meat,
And how often do we serve bad meat to our customers?
No one complains about that salmon.
Oh, come
People
on.
like it.
So you don't think that customers need to know it's frozen? If they knew it was frozen, do you think they'd order it?
Does it say fresh on the menu?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
Big
okay.
bold
Well, then-
letters.
Okay, then that's a mistake.
You don't know.
No, it was changed. It was changed.
When was it changed? How long ago was it fresh?
About 2.5, 3 years.
2.5, 3 years ago. So, a while. When did the salmon arrive?
Couldn't tell you, honestly.
You couldn't tell me.
I couldn't tell you.
Oh, my God.
I've seen that salmon in there for a while.
I don't believe
And
that
you
either.
ate it?
Just saying.
I don't believe that either.
That's okay.
Okay.
I like
Why
him.
did you go in denial when they're telling you the truth and they're in the engine
Because
room?
I'm the one that orders the food.
Well, we're the
You
one
don't
that
cook it.
makes
I don't
the
cook
food.
it, but I order it.
So when was the last time you ordered salmon?
He's like, but we're the ones who make the food. So, like, the ones who... Okay, even if she did order fresh salmon, there is no way to tell whether or not they're pulling old salmon from the refrigerator to cook it and save the fresh salmon for later.
True.
They're the cooks. They would be able to tell you if you just fed Chef Ramsay old veal. Yeah.
That is so ridiculous. There's no reason for that, woman. No reason.
Probably 2 weeks ago.
Why are you shaking your head?
Because it's been in there longer than a month.
Trevor, that is fucking bullshit.
Do you think customers locally, do you think they should leave their home to come into your restaurant and pay for frozen food that they could cook better at home?
No.
I think our food's good. I'm standing by my food. I think our food's good.
Have you eaten your food recently?
What part of store-bought frozen food do you think is good?
I think our food's good.
Help me to understand, what part do you think is good?
I think it's good. I
No.
mean, I don't understand what you're asking me.
Okay, so out of all the dishes that I had, the veal piccata d'Azole that you agreed to,
I do.
the lasagna that's microwaved that's stone cold, not even microwaved properly, and the salmon with the paint, I'm asking you, very politely, what part of your menu do you think is good?
I think our food's good.
But you're not stupid.
I'm not stupid.
So, meatballs frozen,
Our food is good. She's a broken record. Our food is good.
Yeah.
Our food is good. She is so missing
Honestly,
the point.
just make her eat their own food.
Right?
Like, literally.
What paint color do you like? Our paint is good. The food is good.
She was trained to say that, and she's not gonna break.
Hey, Monty.
Yeah.
The food is good.
But the microwave is shit.
But the food is good.
sauce watery, lasagna. They can't even fucking reheat it properly. And then why are you blowing smoke up your own ass, telling yourself in a deluded way that your food's good? Or have I missed the trick and I haven't ordered something that you said I should be eating?
I think our food's good.
Who's telling you it's good?
The customers.
They're not coming. That's why you're in debt and you're putting your funds into this
Okay,
place.
fine.
No, but come on then, man up.
I will say this: we have never had a customer, Andy will, but I have had very few customers ever actually complain to my face.
Okay, do you know, I'm not interested about the customers that blow smoke up your ass currently. I'm interested in the customers that aren't coming any longer. And truthfully, most customers don't like to complain to your face. They just don't come back. They vote with their feet.
That's true.
I would never complain to a restaurant.
No.
Like, if I just didn't like it, I also wouldn't come back. So he's not wrong. I would be like, well, that was a mistake and move on. I'm very introverted. I'm not going to tell somebody that their food that they prepared is crap. Because I also don't want to be responsible for somebody losing their job.
True.
Yeah.
Now, I have at fast food restaurants.
Missy's completely different.
Yeah. Sometimes I can Karen.
Yeah,
But I don't go like full blown Karen. But like I have Karen tendencies.
Yeah,
from
she'll
time to time.
send
I'm a
food
lot
back.
better than I used to be. But like, not like in a sit down restaurant. I haven't done that much.
Yes, you have.
Okay.
Yes, you have. If you ordered a burger a certain way and it came wrong, you will send it back to the kitchen.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I don't.
Or if you ordered sweet potato fries and they came out with regular fries, you will send it back to the kitchen to get your sweet potato fries.
But I don't do things like, oh my God, I want to speak to your manager because, like, this is absolutely unforgivable.
No, you've never done that.
Yeah, I don't. So I like micro Karen.
Yes.
If the food tastes horrible, I'm not gonna complain to them. I'm just not gonna go back to that restaurant.
Yeah.
I don't think you've got any idea how this business is functioning.
I do understand how the business is functioning.
Clearly not.
You
Have
don't know
you
what's
seen
on
your
your menu, you
microwave?
don't know how it's written, your chefs disagree with you. I mean, I've never seen so many people so far apart. And the proof's in the tasting, because it felt just all over the shop. You are way out your depth. The food, bland, boring, dated, and when a head cook can't even operate a fucking microwave, that scares the shit out of me. But the owner said your food's good.
Okay. Only defense, and let me be clear. I do not condone violence. He should never have pushed her or shoved her, trying to put her into a locker. But from what I have seen,
She does
she belittles him. The daughter belittles him. He is getting constantly yelled at and belittled left and right.
I mean, he's an asshole, but so are they.
He's also only 22 years old.
Yeah.
Okay, that is the only defense I will give this man. Because you should never be hitting anybody, an ex-girlfriend, anybody. You should never put your hands on anybody unless it's in self-defense or you're in the military.
True.
You know, or it's like, you know, part of your job because you're a martial arts teacher.
Fair.
So, continue kissing her ass. Wow. Ooh, my food's good. My food's good. Yeah. My food's good.
Jeez, I wonder if the food is good.
Well, that wasn't pleasant.
Surprised I didn't walk out of this place years ago.
Same, my dude, same.
Trevor's being a little fucking prick.
You are too, ma'am.
Don't cry.
Aww.
It hurts my feelings. You know. You cry, I'll cry.
God. That was brutal. That was a little too rough.
Oh, honey.
Let's go outside.
Her face.
That was very unpleasant.
She's like, oh, I guess we're all leaving.
Okay.
I don't even have ever felt like this before. Ever. In my life. This is horrible.
Okay,
You asked him to come. You have had to have seen other episodes. You know he always harps on the food. There's only been like a couple of times where he's like, oh, this is actually good.
That felt a little victim-y.
That did feel a little
On
victim-y.
her part. You know,
Like,
I've never felt this way. I've never felt this bad. And maybe I'm belittling her emotions, because I don't mean to belittle her emotions. Maybe she hasn't felt this bad before. You know?
But it's like, really? There's a lot of other things that can make you feel a lot worse than somebody saying your food sucks.
Yeah, like, because that's a fixable thing.
Yeah.
That's something you can do to fix it.
Yeah, you're
That's
like,
a problem that can be fixed.
Exactly. There's so many other things.
After a frustrating conversation with a defiant owner about the many problems with the food,
Hi there.
The
How
food
you
is
doing?
good.
Chef Ramsay returns
The
to see
food
how
is
the dishes
good.
are
The food is
prepared by
good.
this band of young cooks at Montymeh.
So, talk to me about the line. How does this roll?
Well, we got our sauté.
Sauté?
Yep, all of our raws, our veggies, our produce, yada yada.
What's in here?
Meatballs and sausage and marinara.
It's like an oil slick in there. Wow, that's terrible.
Don't look at the microwave, Gordon.
Is that normally like that? Said that the spinach was tart, didn't taste fresh.
I think it looks just fine.
Oh, we haven't met, have we?
Yes, sir.
How long have you been here, bud?
Couple months,
Couple of months. What's wrong with the place in
Who
your mind?
are you?
we have a leadership problem.
server,
These guys haven't
evening
been trained
server.
properly.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Honestly, I don't feel that Julie has the leadership qualities. We have a very young staff and inexperienced staff, and unfortunately, she's the biggest reason that they're not where they need to be.
Oh no, what's wrong, Janelle?
Said they're too salty, so they're ordering something else, just so you know.
Too salty. Are you not interested in tasting this when it comes back, or you just fuck?
Oh, but the food is good.
But the food is good.
Nobody ever complains about our food.
Yeah, because the food is good. We never get any complaints.
Comes back.
I just say fuck it.
We'll go back one.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, back to this.
Are you not interested in tasting this when it comes back, or you just fuck it? It comes back.
I just say fuck it, I don't taste it.
You just say fuck it.
Yes,
Don't
chef.
taste it. Wow.
It's yellow, it's
Ew.
Julie, that's the spinach from behind the line.
You can't look
Ew.
like this.
It's behind the line. They're cooking with
Okay,
it.
why does the spinach look like this?
That's what
Because
we've been
it's
getting
old.
in.
No fucking way.
And we've had to wash it because someone last night had a piece of sand in it.
Seriously? What the fuck is this?
spinach
that you
ordered.
This is not, our spinach has never looked like this. He's trying to impress Chef Ramsay, but that is not Trevor. Trevor is a spoiled little bastard that refuses to do his job.
Then why did you hire him?
4 years ago.
4 years ago. And also, Can you imagine your boss calling you a spoiled little B word? I say that because we're going to be on YouTube, but... You know what? She said it. I'll say it. A spoiled little bastard.
No. No, he was always pretty nice. Like, even when there were mess-ups, he would still be pretty nice. I mean, he would be kind of upset, but he would not...
Even my horrible boss that I quit with would never have used those words.
No.
When you own a restaurant or own a business or actually just have a job, there is an etiquette you have to use.
Yeah.
And those are not appropriate etiquettes for anybody in charge to use.
It's really not.
Okay.
I have never seen our spinach look like this in 4 years.
They've cooked with it.
That's her
You know
favorite
what?
thing to
hang
say.
on, hang on.
Sorry.
The lie detector test has determined that is a lie.
I'm like, that is her favorite thing to say. I have never seen this like this. This has never happened. I have never felt this way.
They've sent it, you've charged for it. You need to see it.
I see it.
And you're just going to let them cook with it?
No, we're gonna have to figure something out.
Uh-huh.
Throw that shit out.
It's hard not to laugh.
I know.
Not down.
Listen here. In the walk-in he goes.
Into the walk-in he goes.
Oh.
This is an absolute horror.
Oh.
Fridge just used like a trash can.
Even buying peeled onions. How much pasta are they cooking?
Man, was he expecting a pasta rush?
And more pasta. He's obsessed with spaghetti. Containers of pasta cooked. All this work
How
for
long?
what?
Maybe they had a big, like, thingy.
Julie, you got 2 seconds?
Maybe they had like a big
every other day.
So like
event.
twice a day? Fresh for lunch, fresh for dinner?
Schedule.
No, once a day. They'll cook it in the midday. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any idea what's going on behind here?
This
Wait.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
any idea what's going
11,
on behind
12,
here?
13,
This will
14,
be
15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Today.
Well, no, that was the wall. So 18. But
18.
2 of them are really big tubs.
18.
2 of them are really big tubs. Why?
You know what? We'll count the big tubs as 2. 19, 20, 21. 19. Wait,
18.
19, 20. 20.
Yeah.
Look at her face, Missy. She's looking at these noodles like, what?
Oh.
She really had no idea what was in her refrigerator. Freezer.
Clearly not, because you got penne, this is all a bunch of spaghetti.
Stop dreaming. Do you have any idea how many portions are in here?
No, I don't.
You got no idea how many portions of capellini pasta are in there?
No, I don't.
Okay, how many do you think then? Roughly?
20?
20. Now that is a lot of capellini. That's just one container. It's pasta mania.
But the food's good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Enough pasta for close to 400.
And he didn't even do the 2 big tubs.
I thought she said he never prepped.
Apparently she's wrong.
Somebody is
preps.
prepping.
Somebody's prepping. Somebody's over prepping.
Portions on this table here. And we've got how many customers tonight? 53.
47.
47.
I don't know why there's this much pasta cooked.
I'm only asking you because...
I don't know why there's this much pasta. I don't know why there's this much pasta.
I don't know either. I'm looking at it thinking, what fruitcake's operating this?
We don't have this much pasta.
It didn't reproduce itself. Let's get that right.
I absolutely agree with you. There's usually 3. 1, 2, 3.
And absolutely none of it is dated.
Oh, that's so bad. You are so right.
Not all this other. These two, I don't know why these are here.
Just told me this is all going to be used in a day.
No, I'm
Because
saying. Okay, they
Because
usually.
here's the
I
thing.
need them
I'm
to
gonna
stop
change,
touching the
and I'm going to
pasta.
drive straight back to the fucking airport because you are just bullshitting me.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Please.
How can they cook the pasta for every order that fast? Doesn't it take? These people would be waiting.
These people will be waiting. So this is capellini,
I know it is.
which cooks in how long?
About 3 minutes.
90 seconds.
I'm
I have
telling you,
never
I'm
seen.
not a chef.
I have never.
Okay, one, my dog's stomach just growled as I paused. I don't know if the mic caught that. Two, I have never been able to cook spaghetti in 90 seconds.
No, maybe microwave it in 90 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
And like, no, what he said about prepping pasta, like in the morning and for the evening, like like for the lunch and then like for the dinner rush. And then I hear his stomach too.
Monty, do you need to go potty?
He's out.
Yeah, he's just over here
But-
tummy grumbling.
Is capellini the same thing as spaghetti? I have no freaking clue, actually.
I want to look it up.
I know there's linguine, angel hair. I know penne.
I like angel hair.
I know the little spirally noodles. That's not their official name, but I don't know what they're called. But the spirally noodles, they're shells. There's spaghetti, which I just think is just the long ones. The angel hair is the slightly thinner spaghetti.
In the United States, capellini and angel hair pasta are essentially the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the thing. I could see having one of those containers of the angel hair pasta and then having one extra in the fridge. So I could see having, say they have 3 types of pasta. I could see having 6 things of pasta for the dinner.
Although, according to momswhothink.com, angel hair pasta and capellini pasta are the same in the ounces, the protein, the carbohydrates, the fat, the saturated fats, the cholesterol, the iron, the zinc, and the vitamin. But capellini pasta has 10 more calories than angel pasta.
Oh no.
Never seen anything as bad as this.
Okay.
But what I'm just trying to explain to you is common sense. Maybe you are a fast food restaurant.
I just want him to look in the microwave.
It's dinner service at Montymeh.
I will not let it
I've never
go.
seen anything as bad as this.
And
I
Chef
have.
Ramsay has
It's
discovered
called
over
microwave.
400 portions of pre-cooked pasta. And Julie refuses to take any responsibility.
Maybe you are a fast food restaurant. Look at all this pasta.
I fucking agree with you.
Imagine being able to get spaghetti.
Oh no, not more
As a fast
pasta.
food
Where did that
restaurant.
come from?
That's gluten-free.
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 And there's
There's a lot
the
of
angel hair.
Somebody needs to go wait on my table. You
These
guys need to pick
Yeah,
up
you,
table
you,
when I
you
get
continue running your business. I don't want to stop you.
2014.
Any more
In
pasta now?
2014.
Not that I know of, Chef.
Good for them.
They way overcooked pasta like you wouldn't believe. They're trying to bury me.
Yeah, I think
They're
they're
trying
How's
to
that
bury
this
me.
looking?
Not the prettiest, but getting it out.
I don't know why Julie doesn't want to fire Trevor. He half-asses stuff.
I don't
He's
know
lazy.
why either. Also, she's
Okay,
victiming
he was
again.
not half-assing the pasta cooking. That's probably the only thing he doesn't
No,
half-ass.
he was definitely double assing the pasta cooking. Maybe triple assing the pasta cooking.
Oh.
I mean, we counted 20.
Because the 400 servings of pasta.
That's a lot of pastas. I wouldn't call that half-assing.
No,
I also
say
wouldn't call that the bare minimum.
So what is that?
It's our meat lasagna. We nuke it for 4 minutes, put cheese on and nuke it for 2 minutes.
So it's a double nuke.
It's a double nuke.
Wow.
And it was still
It
cold.
looks like a science experiment. And now you're going to put it back in there with cheese?
Cheese on it.
My God. Oh, fuck me. Hold on a minute. Where's
I
that going now?
haven't-
Eggplants.
Into the microwave.
And then what?
Back on the
And
plate
back on the
and
plate.
marinara and send it out.
I haven't seen them use an oven once.
Can I use any of the microwaves?
I don't know. Microwaves are full right now.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Once again, we're working that microwave.
1, 2 ovens, 1, 2, 3 microwaves.
Wait,
More
they-
microwaves than ovens.
I have to agree.
Oh,
And then
shit.
you
Wait,
get
it's
that.
clean.
Oh, my God.
It's hot.
And what is this?
What?
Ovens.
I have to agree.
Sir,
do clean it, guys. Guys, they do in fact clean the microwave.
I've been gaslit.
I have been gaslit.
I've been going on about that. Is this a different microwave?
No, that's the same one. That's the same microwave. They did, in fact, clean the microwave, guys, because they knew Gordon was coming.
It was the very first time. They saw him come through the drive-thru and said, crap, we gotta clean this microwave.
Oh, shit, hold on.
That.
Oh, my God.
It's hot.
And what is this?
They're supposed to be veggie lasagnas, but the microwave, like, goos it out.
The final result is a hard piece. I can't even cut
Yeah,
it.
that's because it's been microwaved too long.
Yeah.
Doctor, do you need a scalpel? I think the patient is dead. Julie,
Yes.
time of death, 7:44. Just touch that for 2 seconds. It won't hurt.
Mm-hmm.
But when you just say okay, it's like
I'm not saying okay. I'm saying something's fucked up.
something's fucked up.
Now, I know lasagna can be a lot of work. But it's...
Is
moussaka-
lasagna a lot of work?
Oh, yeah, lasagna is a lot of work. It's a lot of layering.
So? I mean, it's just layering.
Yes, but it's still like it's a lot of work to layer it, especially if you're prepping multiple pans of it.
Okay.
It's a time consuming thing where spaghetti's not as time consuming.
Okay.
But like lasagna, okay, because moussaka is kind of like Greek lasagna in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is work, but it is not an impossible task to prep lasagnas every few days and keep them in the warmers. You heat them in the oven, you put it in the warmer. You're going to almost use that one out. You put one that you have prepped in the oven, and then you put it in the warmer.
Lasagna sounds good.
Lasagna does sound good.
Why does it look like that, Trevor?
Because it's microwave.
We have been cooking these for 4 years this way. All of a sudden, they're fucked up.
It's been fucked up for a while.
No, they haven't. Did you use the microwave that I said don't fucking use?
Yeah, I'm
Then
telling
why'd you use it?
Because all the microwaves do the same
Why'd
thing.
you fucking use it when I said
all
don't
the
fucking
microwaves
use
do
it?
the
Why
same
don't we
thing.
just
Kevin,
remove
if you
the
use it again,
microwave if it's a bad
Me and you are gonna have a
microwave?
fucking problem.
All right. Deal.
Kevin has never talked to me that way, and I can see that Trevor is rubbing off on that guy. Chris, hurry up. I need to put something in.
What do you want me to do? I can't go any faster than the computer's going.
No, you're fiddly fucking around.
I'm not doing anything.
You want to plate up these raviolis and get them out?
Wasn't there supposed to be no sauce?
Kiss my ass.
While Julie and Trevor continue to point the finger at each other,
It's so salty.
Chef Ramsay observes the majority of tables in the dining room are disappointed with the food.
And that's overcooked. Medium well should be a thin pink line, gentlemen. Thin pink line. Oh, that's just, it's way over. It's way over.
Tastes frozen. Right? Cafeteria? Yeah.
So very sorry about that. They are working on another one for you. Should be out just a second.
What happened?
They weren't happy with the breading on the eggplant. They said it was too thick and didn't taste fresh.
Jesus. Truthfully now, when's the last time that was changed, your breadcrumbs?
Yesterday.
So you don't do it daily?
Oh, eggplant parmesan.
She
We
complains
have
about
good
the
things.
spice.
Who
We have
complains
good
about the
things.
spice? What else you put in there?
Chicken and eggplant.
You bread, eggplant, and chicken in the same container.
Yes.
I'm sorry, they what now?
I don't know. Let me go back.
They bread the eggplant and the chicken in the same container. No! No, you cannot bread raw chicken and the same thing with the eggplant. You gotta have separate thing because you're doing the cross-contamination thing. Because this is you want to put salmonella on your eggplant?
Oh, okay.
Chicken and eggplant.
You bread, eggplant, and chicken in the same container.
Yes.
But look at that in there.
Yeah.
Ew.
So what happens for a vegetarian?
Cross-contamination. I honestly never even thought about
Julie,
that.
Yes?
they change the breadcrumbs once every 2 days.
You need to sift
You laugh.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing because that's bullshit.
What I'm trying to say.
But our food is fine. Our food is good. Our food is good. Stop, Gordon. Please stop touching things with your hands, Gordon.
I saw that microwave before they cleaned it.
I asked about the breadcrumbs.
I
The kitchen
understand.
said they change them every 2
She's
days.
That's, I don't.
So
okay,
when,
okay.
in your mind, when do they change them?
Every day.
You're saying one thing, they're saying the other. All I want is the
Listen,
truth.
Okay.
That's all I want.
I understand that.
Is this from yesterday?
Yes, Chef.
And how often do you change it?
Every other day.
Every other day,
Yes.
because
Yes.
Julie makes sure that you don't throw them away.
That's bullshit.
Okay, it's worse than that. Do you know what they put in there?
Egg.
Chicken
An egg.
and eggplant.
I know what they put in there.
What I'm concerned about is in there's bits of chicken.
I understand that.
So if I was sat here with my wife or my children, they
I'm sorry.
It's vegetarian, not vegan. Yeah. So they can put egg in it. It's fine.
Yeah. Except there's pieces of chicken in there.
Yeah, no, that's not good.
Raw chicken. You are not even supposed to use the same cutting areas for raw chicken as you have your vegetables. We had separate mats that you would lay out.
Because of salmonella.
Exactly. We had these little mats that were one was for the lamb, one was for beef, and one was for chicken. They would be rinsed off and cleaned thoroughly.
Did the mats have like a little label that said lamb,
they
beef,
had like
and...
a little picture of like a chicken and
Oh,
a lamb on
that's
it.
so nice.
And like a little beef. So they had like little, they indicated. And so we would put those on the cutting counter. We would put those and then we would cut on the mats. The mats would then go through the dishwasher to be thoroughly cleaned when we were done cutting.
Yes.
I wanted a vegetarian dish, and they got bits of chicken shipped.
Okay, I'm not taking any more fucking tables.
What?
I'm stressed out. I'm not taking any more tables.
You're closing down.
I just cannot do this and that.
It's like...
During dinner service at Montymeh,
Look at all this pasta.
Chef Ramsay has discovered over 400 portions of pre-cooked pasta.
It looks like a science experiment.
And almost
She
every
defends
dish
herself by
being cooked in the
becoming
microwave.
in an
Owner
oven.
Julie
That
still maintains that her
microwave
food is
not
good,
clean.
and that all of tonight's problems are caused by the cooks.
I'm not taking any more fucking tables.
You're closing down.
I just cannot do this and that. I'm waiting on tables.
Can you pass them on to the waiters or not?
Yes, I can.
It's just going from bad to worse, and you seem to be happy with it.
Mom, you just got like 4 tables.
What the hell do you want me to do, Janelle?
I don't know. You need to check on your tables though.
Julie's in for it.
You need to check on your tables.
What's the soup today?
Italian wedding.
Who made that soup?
It's store-bought.
Wedding soup frozen. What else?
What else is frozen?
Yeah.
Everything. I'll show you.
Yeah, we got a full freezer full.
They're ready to just
Same.
tell everybody.
We got our tuna, got our salmon, we got our beef, we got our chicken, we got our seafood.
So everything's frozen.
Everything.
So there's nothing fresh.
These are just not so bad, actually.
Deep breaths, deep breaths, deep breaths.
Julie, you got 2 seconds? Tonight's the wedding soup.
Yes.
Yeah. Popular?
Yes.
Chef's made it.
Right. Well, they
defrosted.
they defrosted it. That's it.
And the customers love it.
Yes, they do like it.
How many of them know that it's frozen?
I have not had that conversation.
Right. But you take their money.
Yes, I do.
Shame on you.
What do you want me to say?
You've given up, haven't you?
No, I haven't given up at all.
You don't think you can do better?
No.
You think it's fine to microwave frozen food?
I'm not microwaving frozen food. We're
You think it's okay
microwaving-
to serve frozen meatballs?
They're
you
not
think it's
frozen.
okay? Meatballs aren't frozen.
They start out frozen.
Wouldn't that be frozen?
That means they're frozen.
No. You've worked at 3 restaurants. You can't be that
But-
stupid.
but-
and I know you're not.
But they didn't.
I
But
would
they're not
respect
frozen.
you more
They just
if you
started
would
out
just
frozen.
be honest with yourself.
I'm being
You're
honest.
done, aren't you? You're not fit to run this restaurant.
Yes, I am.
What qualifies you?
Yeah, I was just about to ask that.
You go away. Get out. Go away from my
Okay, but you have to understand. Okay, but you have to understand. These are like college-age boys.
The sass, the sass. In other words, Kevin, I love you. I adore you. Thank you for the petty. You're very entertaining.
in my face right now.
Oh,
It's fake.
see, he's blonde,
Okay.
If it's not fake, then what is it?
and he has glasses.
Restaurant.
Where is it a restaurant?
Here.
Oh,
make
I
anything.
see.
You buy
I thought you
everything.
were talking about
If I got
Gordon.
those tables out of that dining room to watch you reheat
I was like,
eggplant,
Gordon doesn't wear
lasagna, meatballs,
glasses.
they would shit themselves.
I thought it was normal.
When you go to restaurants, what do you expect? Fresh or reheated frozen via a microwave twice?
Our food's
do you
good.
expect that as a customer?
No, I don't.
So why do you do it?
Because that's how I thought it was supposed to be
You
done.
didn't, because you don't give a shit.
I do give a shit.
Where do you give a shit?
If you expect to go to a restaurant and have fresh food, why do you think that that's how it's supposed to be done? That everything is frozen? That is such a lie. Ma'am, it's such a lie. Either that or your logic is broken.
Clearly.
45 covers in tonight. If I asked 45 customers, what percentage do you think of your food was fresh? What do you think they would say to me?
None.
No, you tell me. What do you think they would say? But they think it's normal. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Julie, you running away?
No, I thought
Well,
you were
can we
done.
ask the
I thought
customers
you
a
were-
question?
I thought we were done.
Oh, no, I'm not done yet. Shortly I'll be done. First of all, I'm sorry to disturb your dinner. Just out of interest, when you decided to come here this evening, you look at the menu. What percentage of that menu would you expect to be fresh? Let's start from table to table. Ladies.
90 to 100.
90 to 100.
90 to 100.
90 to 100. Madam.
90 to 100.
90 to 100.
90 to 100.
Sir.
100 all the way.
100 all the way. Well, I am deeply sorry, but let me tell you something. It's not even 5% fresh.
It was obvious.
It was obvious.
It was obvious.
And 95% of everything you've eaten this evening is frozen. And you can cook better at home, yes?
Yes.
So why do you think it's fine now?
I'm leaving.
You running away?
I'm not taking any more.
Julie,
Walking out.
you're walking out. Wow.
Just not in the mood for it. I'm not going to be screamed at like that. I can't do it.
Julie.
I cannot do that.
But
Walking out.
ooh, to be continued.
Walking out.
Oh, bye.
I'm
She
done.
does have a
You don't
tendency
care.
to
At me in front of
become, like,
customers.
Because you don't fucking listen.
I do listen.
But like, ma'am, you did it to yourself.
Right?
Like, they were your own choices and your own actions.
This wasn't even close to Gordon screaming. Watch Hell's Kitchen to see him actually scream.
Yes, exactly.
I don't even think he's screaming right here.
You know what? I don't even think he was screaming in the restaurant.
No, he was just like straightforward asking a question.
Yeah.
You do not listen. I was proving a point. Wasn't screaming
don't-
at you.
What do you want me to say? You're
I want you to wake
you're
up.
belittling me. You're
I am
you're
belittling you.
tearing me apart.
So you think it's right to take their money?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I am.
Okay. 90 to 95% fresh. That's what they came to your restaurant for. And everything I've showed you tonight, you're blaming your chefs.
I am not blaming my chefs.
Yes, you are,
You can
ma'am.
ask. I take responsibility for a lot of the shit that goes on in this restaurant.
Honestly, I feel like it's a free-for-all here. You run and do what you can as much as possible until your shift's over.
And that's it.
You
That's
guys
it.
have never said this kind of stuff to me, ever. Ever.
I say stuff all the time.
You
I've
never say
asked
anything,
for a cleaning
Kevin.
list. Cleaning list for the back area to keep shit clean.
The victim mentality in her is just like
The
skyrocketing.
audacity of her victim mentality.
I know, it's just skyrocketing. And she
You're
doesn't even she's like, Gordon, you're belittling me. But
You're
she
tearing
turns
me
around.
apart.
She turns around and belittles her staff.
Exactly. He was admonishing her, but it wasn't screaming.
No.
No.
How long ago was this? 3 weeks ago? Where is it? You know, like common stuff to clean? Where
Hey,
is it?
Kevin, let's talk about all the times you haven't showed up to work.
Ma'am, daughter, person, I just need you to know that you are enabling her behavior.
And the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
You are enabling her behavior, and it is not excusable behavior. And your talkback is also not excusable behavior.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
You're high.
2 times.
You're so disrespectful to her. You need to show a little
She
respect.
doesn't want to listen to anything we have to fucking say.
She tries to, but you guys don't even give her a
guys-
chance.
I have talked to you 100 times. Stop. I have
Now
talked to you
she's
over and
walking
over and
away
over.
crying.
You know I have, Trevor. You're fucking lying. You are. I have sat down and talked to you so many times.
Trevor
Okay.
just said one sentence.
I...
The second Trevor said something.
Drama incoming.
Okay.
And in this case, it's falling on their heads.
But, like, he only said one sentence.
Okay. I am not a huge fan of Trevor.
No.
Like, I'm not a huge fan of Trevor, but I'm also thinking the daughter could have provoked him, but that doesn't mean
I
it was...
guarantee you the daughter provoked him.
But that
Still not
doesn't
appropriate
mean it was
behavior.
right for him to put his hands on her.
No.
That is not right.
No.
2 wrongs don't make a right.
Yes.
But at the same time,
if this is his environment, it is understandable as to why he would snap.
yes,
Not excusable.
it's
but
not excusable.
Understandable.
It's an explanation, not an excuse.
Yes.
Said, what can we do to make this better? And you never fucking say anything. So that's a fucking lie.
Because every
You're
time I do
lying,
say
lying.
something, get shut down.
You are fucking lying.
Whatever.
She's given you so many chances, Trevor, and you know it.
Ma'am,
Let's
walk
talk
away.
about your habits for a second and all the times you come in so high that you throw shit at the walls. So high that you want to fucking punch
Who
someone.
interrogates it? You!
You
gotta get the fuck out of this
Oh, you
restaurant so
wanna
we
get
can
the-
work!
No, I don't fucking do anything. You're so high all the fucking time that when you go off fucking drugs, you get so angry that...
Okay, but I've gotta say, if I had to work in this hostile environment, same.
What, you would have hit her?
No. He shows up high.
Oh, he shows up high.
I'm like, if I had to work in that hostile environment, I would need something to help me mellow out too.
Or like some alcohol, maybe some chocolate. I know, I went with a less illegal
Yeah.
or less crazy substance. Chocolate does everything.
Chocolate is good. Yeah, they're shutting him down.
that you don't even want to work.
Drugs? Who's on drugs?
He's a fucking tweaker. And you fucking know you're a tweaker. You've been doing drugs for 3 years.
Janelle, come here.
Janelle, come here. Come here, come here, come here.
Oh, fuck him. He deserves to be fired, and you know it. He tried to fucking punch me. And if I would have let him right now, he probably would fucking punch me again. He's such a fucking asshole. He's so disrespectful.
Okay, stay away from here now. Darling, go inside the restaurant, please, and get a glass of water, please.
He's such a nice guy a lot of the time.
He really is. And
That is not right.
okay, if what truly happened and she did get hit and almost pushed into the walk-in freezer is what the story was.
Yeah.
That's traumatizing.
That's
That's scary.
100%.
And I 100% believe that this attitude could possibly have started after or before.
It's true.
But maybe even escalated after.
Definitely
out of
escalated.
Trauma.
Out
of trauma.
I'm not sure when they started dating, but they dated at some point, and they are now ex-boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yes.
How long has this been building up?
A long time.
Honey, your daughter is not safe.
The way you're running this place is incorrect. How in the hell are these doors still open?
Because I fight and battle to keep the restaurant together.
For what?
Because I want it to succeed.
Why do you want it to succeed?
Because it's...
Then why is everything frozen? Why do you have a tweaker as a head chef and a whole bunch of college-age people? Like, there's nothing wrong with college-age people. There are college-age people who are more mature than us.
Sometimes in life, we do things where we say we want to build a business. We say we have these big dreams, but subconsciously we
Are afraid of
sabotage.
success. Because we're afraid of succeeding.
Yes, we're afraid of succeeding. We're afraid of what comes after, so we sabotage.
Yes.
And we adopt a sort of victim mentality because we are secretly sabotaging our own success.
My restaurant. It's my restaurant.
Do you know what? Sometimes it's good to stop completely and start again. You're just continuing. I'm not trying to rub your face in it, but when you tell me...
That's what it feels like.
But because you're in denial, because you're telling me that's what the customers want. You can't take the criticism. That's what I'm struggling with. No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
You're going to stand there and argue that the shit that you're defrosting and cooking in the microwave is what the locals want. Lunchtime, you kept on telling me, my food's good, my food's good, my food's good.
He's so
and then
good about
all
talking,
night,
too.
every 15 minutes, something else crops
And
up,
also
or that's
not
been
losing
defrosted,
his
or that's
temper.
frozen, or that's the...
Yes.
Crazy. Cooking vegetarian dishes in the same breadcrumbs that you were with chicken parm. And you have a catering company that provides frozen food. You defrost it, he reheats it, and throws it out there. Customers aren't that stupid.
I'm sorry, but the truth hurts.
I'm also
I've
like,
closed the restaurant before.
I want to say I want to give Gordon props in this moment because she's clearly emotional. She's very, she's in tears. And the normal human response in this moment is to comfort and say it's going to be okay and, you know, try to de-escalate her from crying, but he's really standing his guard and telling her as it is, and these are the things you need to do in order to change them, and you're still wrong, instead of bending to her will and
True.
saying you didn't mean for this to happen and it's okay. And you know, I really love seeing these parts of Gordon because it's just fascinating how good he is at talking and not bending to the other person's I don't want to say manipulation because that's not what it is. Emotions.
Yeah, he really is good at getting the point across.
Yeah.
Failed in my hometown, but I don't stand there with the arrogance thinking it's perfect.
I never said it was perfect.
So why are you taking their money?
Because I'm trying.
How about trying to make their experience a bit better? Or you're not up for that?
I am up for that.
Are you?
Yes, I am.
So where's that passion then?
I have passion.
Where?
I want...
What dish?
Our
food is good. I have passion.
I'm just exhausted.
I'm struggling to find anything positive.
That's actually the most
I'm
truthful
struggling to
thing she
taste something
said
that
so
should
far.
be served in a
She's
restaurant.
exhausted.
Exactly.
And this is not how restaurants run. Trust me, this is not normal.
I thought it was normal.
No, you didn't.
I thought I was doing it right.
You're excusing your behavior.
I don't think they even enjoy serving that shit.
Apparently I'm doing it all fucking wrong.
Yes.
What are you waiting for?
But you can fix it. You just admit, okay, yes, I thought I was doing something one way, but now I know that it's not the right way. How can you help me fix this, Mr. Ramsey?
That's not what she said.
I know, but I'm saying...
No, I know. I'm agreeing with you. That's what she should say.
That's what she should say.
But she said, apparently I'm doing it all fucking wrong, which is a way of being the victim again in the situation. Even though she's the boss and the ultimate controller in this situation.
And guys, we've had lots of these conversations because of my meltdowns in the past before I
wasn't even gonna bring that up.
I know. But I have had to learn better coping skills over things because being late diagnosed autistic, I've had to deconstruct the way I've reacted to things. And so I can see some of my older behaviors.
Yes.
In that moment.
So,
and I've come a long way, guys.
as the boss, as the owner of this restaurant, she has ultimate control over the environment, over the food prep, over the recipes, over how everything is run. She has the environment over how people are treated within her restaurant as well.
Yes.
She is in no way a victim.
No.
But she wants to be the victim in this situation so that she no longer has to take responsibility for the restaurant failing. And I think that's what it is in... Well, I think that's what it is ultimately what this is.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Like she doesn't want the responsibility, even though it's her business.
Yeah.
You are the responsible party.
Yeah. And I think that, yes, she is exhausted. Yes, she
absolutely.
doesn't want to deal with the confrontation. She doesn't want to deal with the consequences of the actions that she's done. And she just wants to receive praise that, hey, she's doing everything right. But that's not why you called Gordon there.
No, you called Gordon because your restaurant is failing and you wanted to know why.
Yeah.
And, like, obviously the staff, the 3 cooks are exceedingly young.
Yes,
But we have
exceedingly.
seen...
He's 22. He's been there since for 4
4
years.
If I had to work under her, I'd be stressing too. I'd probably be moody too. I'd probably come home and cry every night.
Okay, so again, I don't want to give him any...
Oh, he's definitely a problem too.
Okay, he's a problem too. But
You
is he
should-
a product of the environment that he's been under for 4 years, constantly being belittled and broken
Probably.
down to the point
It's an abusive
of
workspace.
snapping?
It's an abusive
It
workplace.
is an abusive workplace.
She is verbally and maybe mentally abusing her staff.
Maybe. No, totally.
Yeah, she is verbally and mentally abusing
She's
her staff.
mentally abusing. If you are belittling, that is mental abuse as well. And having to live in those conditions for 4 years because your boss will not fire you and you will not quit is only going to make things worse.
Absolutely.
I don't know what I'm waiting for.
Get a grip fast.
Good advice.
Finish cigarette and clear down.
They're all
dressed appropriately, at least.
Yeah. I was gonna say they're all so young.
They are. So again, age is a factor, but it's not the deciding factor.
I think I would wonder why she can't handle criticism.
My head is just
like,
spinning.
Most of the time it's because of trauma.
I thought I was doing it right. I did.
She could have had extremely...
Well, I don't want to assume her past.
Well, no, but I mean...
Yeah.
Could have been teachers belittling her, could have been parents, could have been a past relationship. There's a whole bunch of things that can cause that issue.
I did.
Because a lot of people actually respond like her, where they're incapable of handling any
And
sort
when
of
Chef Ramsay said that I didn't care about this place,
or
I
even
do.
advice.
Otherwise, I wouldn't be
change
here
it.
doing this right now.
Then let him help you fix it. Then turn it around.
It's been a long
God,
time since
Colorado's
Chef
pretty.
Ramsay has seen so much tension between an owner and a kitchen staff.
Let's go in the dining room, have a quick catch-up.
Before he can even begin to push forward with improvements to the restaurant, he knows he needs to have a heart-to-heart with the people who work in it.
Okay, I want to talk to you all as a group. Yesterday was a bad day.
No
the
kidding.
atmosphere in here is dreadful. The relationships are bad. And this was ugly.
I have to say that some of the things that happened yesterday, I was stunned. I have never been talked to by my staff, ever. Last night, when Kevin talked to me the way he did, I was shocked. Kevin has never raised his voice to me, ever.
Everything was at a boiling point.
There's a fear around here. Everybody's walking on eggshells. They're so afraid that they think
I
she's
like
gonna
him.
jump off the
Yeah.
handle because she's so frantic that we're all on edge.
That isn't true. That's not true. I am very forgiving.
That's a blatant lie. You were so rude and so disrespectful to me
blatant
last
lie.
night. How do you expect us
Get
to
him.
act?
I never said a word to you.
Are you kidding me? I was at the computer. You gonna tell me to hurry up, get out the way?
Julie, why did you go after Chris?
I've had customers in this last week told me that Chris is in the restaurant talking shit, saying what a bitch I am.
Is this legit?
Excuse
This
me?
is legit.
All right.
And I have-
I mean, if she's gonna say that, then she's forcing me to
Say what
defend
you want,
myself.
Chris.
She has people calling her a bitch on a daily basis, out loud in front of
Look
her.
at her.
Offended her.
Yep.
She's like,
And it's you are.
No. I've heard people saying that you're talking about everything that you think is wrong with the restaurant.
Have I been talking about what I think the problems is? What I think that could help this place out? Absolutely. Did I ever once badmouth her? Absolutely not.
Yes, you did.
I did not once say anything. If I've said anything, it's that the people that are around her are incompetent. And she has a right to be pissed off. That's what I've said. I've never said
That's not
anything
true.
about her in a disrespectful way.
That's BS. So don't tell me that I don't come in here and do what I'm supposed to do. Don't tell me that I don't. I've had more people tell me this is the best service I've had, and I've come in here since this place was open.
I'm not talking about last night.
I'm talking about since I've been here. I'm talking
Chris,
about
I'm
the
talking
people.
about tables that tell me that you
and
talk
I'm telling you what the tables are telling me.
Chris, I'm not gonna argue with you because
I'm not arguing with you either. I know what I said.
And I know,
never said nothing like that.
And I know what the customers have said to me.
I can't deal with what people are telling you. I'm telling you what I know. All the stuff that's wrong in this place, I could have went on for days about the stuff that's going on, but I...
Okay. One, this is not the time to pull him aside and say, hey, I'm getting... That's a one-on-one conversation.
Yes.
And being like, hey, I'm getting complaints about this one thing. Not in front of everybody for him to be getting defensive because now he's being put on the spot.
It's like he is trying to say his piece and he's just like, this is what I know. That's a totally different thing. If people are complaining, you're not telling me.
Exactly. And you need to tell your servers when a complaint is made. Because how are they supposed to change it if you don't talk to them? You know?
Yes.
I'm trying to be helpful. I'm trying to help you out. I'm trying to put you in a place where all of us can make a little bit more money. And if somebody took that as me being rude to Julie, hey, man... That's just the way it is. He seems
professional. I really like his
You want to know what the problem is around here?
Body demeanor.
It's blaring. It's got stars all around it.
Julia, there seems to be an air of discomfort with you around the customers and the staff. Why are you so agitated?
I have to be in the back and helping the staff, and it's too stressful trying to do both.
I just think you should focus more on managing. I mean, you have a hard time focusing on what you need to. Yeah, you're
too scattered.
Yeah,
organization.
You're right.
Yeah, you need more organization.
No, but I think what you haven't done is you haven't prioritised the list of importance in terms of what you need to accomplish.
Yeah, but it's coming from her daughter.
Yeah, but Kevin agreed.
Yes, I agree on that. It came from her daughter, though, instead of the rest of her staff. Any other time the staff has said, hey, I don't like the way you're doing this, she has turned around.
So do you think daughter has to micromanage things?
I do. I actually do a little bit. I also think that the daughter is very overwhelmed with everything going on.
Probably, yes.
And constantly having to comfort her mom.
Yes.
While also maintaining a waiter, you know.
That's not a conducive environment.
And dealing with her ex-boyfriend.
Yeah.
And feeling like her mom doesn't appreciate her, or feeling like her mom doesn't want her safety, because we do not fire the boyfriend. Ex-boyfriend.
So Noodle goes, I think he's the only person we've seen in the restaurant who is being professional.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yes. He also seems a lot older.
He does seem a lot older. He's the oldest one of, he seems like he...
I don't want to assume his age, but he does have a maturity about him.
He's certainly not, 22.
Yeah. And if he is, well, he has a maturity.
He has a maturity about him.
He's lived life and had experience.
He has worked in a few restaurants.
Yes.
And he knows what he's doing. And all of the chefs are
I'm actually really surprised because he gives off head manager vibes.
Yes.
Exactly. And I feel like...
I think it said he was just a server.
Yeah, if he took over, I think he would be more respected.
I think you're right.
And
he'd make a good manager.
And she could just, waltz around and talk to people or whatever, and it would take a lot of stress off of her. I think he has the mentality to be able to be a manager.
You're absolutely right.
Of the situation. Of the... Not situation, the restaurant.
The restaurant.
Right.
Because you seem far too agitated and way too on edge.
I agree.
But some of the blame is my staff.
The whole staff?
No. The major issues in the restaurant are Trevor. Trevor is creating a lot of stress in the restaurant because he has a bad attitude. He doesn't want to work. He wants to stand behind that line and only cook his food.
Then fire him.
I cannot schedule him in the day or he just won't show up.
Then fire him.
He just doesn't show up.
How long has this been going on for?
It's gotten really bad in the last 6-8 months. Really bad.
So he's checked out?
Yes. He's absolutely taking advantage of me because my hands are tied because I don't have anybody else in the restaurant.
And the days that he doesn't appear, what are the excuses?
He doesn't have an excuse. He just doesn't show up.
Trevor, your side, what's going on? Have you given up?
I had those days, yes. Some days are better than others.
Not only are you in way over your head, but you're at your depth.
Yeah,
One
100%.
mistake happens and you get angry with everybody. How long have you felt so angry behind that line?
It's grown and built over this past year.
Why would you come in with that attitude?
I was in over my head at the time.
Because
I
he
was
feels
in
like
my
he's
own
coming
personal
into
problems,
a
and
war
it brought it
zone.
into the restaurant.
And this is part of the problem. When Trevor gets angry and has one of his fits, it happens in the restaurant while we're full. Andy calls me quite a bit and says, Trevor's refusing to cook. He's out back smoking. There's tickets on the line. You need to come to the restaurant. Because he's acting like an ass and saying, I won't cook.
And none of this is brought to my attention at the time. How am I supposed to fix something if it's...
Because we're scared of you, Trevor. I'm scared of you.
Right. When you...
Okay, yes. She is valid in being scared of him. He's valid in asking if that isn't something that needs to be brought up. Wait, that didn't make sense. He's valid in saying, why didn't you talk to me about the issue?
Yeah.
Now, he could also be gaslighting, and she did talk
Could
to him
be.
about the issue. But from what I've seen, I somewhat believe him, because if she's not talking to the other server, why would she talk to him about it?
Clearly has a lot going on, and she said it's been worse the last 6 to 8 months, and he said it's been this last year. I've been struggling with things.
Yeah. I mean, if I had to come to work in this environment, I would be struggling with things too.
And we don't know when their relationship ended.
We also don't know what his home life is like.
Yeah.
Or what's going on. You know,
there's a lot of factors at play. I still don't like you, Trevor.
No, I
sympathize.
Okay.
I sympathize with you.
It's not that I don't like him. I don't like that his main reaction was anger and violence, or his trauma response.
I don't like
his trauma
reactions.
response. Yeah, his
behavior.
His behavior. But I do feel sympathy for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You went for Janelle, personally, why does the job take you that far in the unknown? That you get that angry that you want to punch her?
That day, we had a new cook. He kind of lipped off to me, and I was saying stuff under my breath. And then out of nowhere, she comes to the back and yells, "No one cares about you. No one cares about your life."
That's because you were throwing things at the wall.
It doesn't involve you.
I had tables, Trevor. I had tables saying, that guy is high, that guy, I'm scared to be in here right now. You were yelling about my mom, about how she was a bitch. She is my mother. I don't think you realize that. She is my mother.
It also didn't involve her, but at the same time, why would you go in to a room screaming that nobody loves you, screaming that nobody wants you, screaming all these really bad obscenities? And by going in there and screaming obscenities at him, you're only escalating his behavior.
Exactly.
I'm not excusing his behavior, but take some responsibility
for your own behavior.
Yeah.
Mother, how would you like it if someone talked about your mother like that? How would you like it if someone called your mom a bitch?
How would you
stupid
like
and
it if
worthless?
somebody
How would
came
you
in
like that?
talking
I
to
don't
you
work with
like
my mom.
that?
I don't
Well,
have
but
those
how
kind of
would you
problems.
like it? She is my mom.
I know
She is my mom.
And
You
I
guys
have
know
respect
who-
for her.
No, you do not. You have no respect for her.
I don't have respect for you.
I don't have respect for you either.
Why are either
There is
of
no
you
question
working
that
there?
I would
Manja
fire
has
them
major
both,
problems with the food,
honestly.
but the interpersonal problems of
way
this
they
restaurant
both
is Chef Ramsay's biggest hurdle
talk
to
to each
overcome.
other.
We're scared of you, Trevor. I'm scared of
There's
you.
no
And the
professionalism.
relationship between Julie's daughter Janelle and Chef Trevor may be impossible to fix.
You were throwing things at the wall.
It doesn't involve you.
I had tables saying, that guy is high, that guy, I'm scared to be in here right now.
So, Janelle, could the customers hear him throwing things against?
Yes, he was yelling and slamming shit, and he was slamming pots. He was throwing knives against the cutting boards.
Were you scared?
Yeah, I was scared, and my table was scared too.
Here we are with a business losing thousands of dollars a week, and you start shouting and screaming in the kitchen, petrifying the customers, petrifying the owner's daughter. Were you high?
Probably.
That there was, yes, chef.
I didn't know that.
Okay,
You're
but
so lying because she flat out told you he was high. So either you didn't know that because you didn't believe your daughter, or you knew it and ignored the situation. Sorry, go on.
okay. So just Noodleman says, don't approve of his actions, but he does seem to be more open to listening here. And the chief goes, forget offering help. She could have just asked him to leave the kitchen.
That too. Exactly.
That sounds like, honestly, a police situation.
Honestly, yeah.
If he is throwing knives and everything else, that is a police situation.
The fact that she went in screaming while he was armed
she obviously
with a
wasn't
knife.
that scared.
We cannot.
Well, I guess we can't say that.
How somebody reacts when they're scared.
Because there's fight or flight,
and she probably entered into a fight response.
Probably. So she had the same adrenaline rush as anything else, and the same fear. But
her response also was not okay in that situation.
No,
and also could have gotten her very badly hurt.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Julie,
I didn't know that.
what did you say?
I didn't know that he was high that day.
But you knew he was high other days.
You know, I thought it was maybe once every 6 months. And I talked to him about his drug use on several occasions, and he said, I'm done, I'll never do it again. He promised for me. Obviously, I didn't know enough about drugs.
And how long has this been like this?
A good time.
Do you not know enough
12 months?
about drugs?
Longer than that.
Mm-hmm. And what's the substance?
I didn't know.
It's methamphetamines.
Oh, my dude.
Okay.
That's really bad.
That is a bad one. That is like the worst one. That can really, really, really mess with you. And that would explain the raging and everything else. And that is if it's been over the last year, that would explain the deterioration. And I really, really hope that Gordon helps this guy get clean. Yes. Not his responsibility, but
it's not.
He can make arrangements.
Or at the very least helps this group fire him.
Yeah, that too.
Because she should not have to deal with him throwing knives and having a temper tantrum.
No.
And being scared for her life. Her response clearly is fight. And whereas I don't think that what she said was de-escalating the situation in any way, shape, or form. And she shouldn't have involved herself. She should have just called the cops.
But, at the same time,
Yeah.
Methamphetamines are not...
They're not good.
No.
Serious stuff. Are you attending beatings?
No, chef.
You're not?
This is not about a chef and the owner's daughter falling out. This is toxic.
What are we waiting for?
It's
Someone to get hurt?
It's time to make some changes in this restaurant, and I'm ready. Trevor, this is not working for me anymore. I've had this conversation with you about your drug use for too many times. It's become poison in the restaurant, and I can't do that. And you're fired. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm sorry, I can't have this going on.
I respect your honesty, but you cannot walk in here under the influence.
I understand.
On your downward spiral, start turning this place upside down. And you certainly can't cook whilst on that. You need help. And listen, everybody in this room has made mistakes, and you've made one of them.
Chef.
Trevor, let's have a word outside together.
Wow, that was tough. I talked to him. He said, I'm not doing that. I believed him, obviously.
But not your daughter.
You need help, bud.
I know.
And you've got to get into treatment quickly. I want you to get yourself home and get yourself treatment.
I will.
Okay, bud. Take care.
I really appreciate it.
It'll be better for him. I didn't know he was doing drugs, and I would have, yeah. I didn't know.
Ma'am.
Your daughter told you. You clearly didn't believe her.
What do you mean you didn't know he was doing drugs if you talked to him multiple times about drug use? You knew he was doing drugs because you talked to him multiple times about drug use, which is why you fired him.
Yeah.
And we also chose our restaurant over the safety of our own daughter.
And the safety of the people in the restaurant.
Thank you.
The customers.
And the customers. And staff.
Right?
Poor Trevor.
Yeah, I feel really bad for him, and I really hope that he's in the update. That he's doing okay. Because that is...
I hope it's not a sad update.
Me too.
Yeah.
Because that is not...
But also, this kind of toxicity doesn't necessarily go away overnight.
No.
And I'm going to be honest, at the moment, we still have like 20 minutes left. 20...
Yeah, we still got
23 minutes left. I don't have a lot of hope.
That they're still open?
I don't, no. Because usually you see some sort of like spark with the owner. You see a little bit of want or
I'm
longing with the owner.
Seeing anything with this owner.
And unless she can turn it around, I just don't see this environment being healthy for any of her customers and any of her staff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No. I'm embarrassed. I can't believe any of this went on. But I think having Trevor being so young and inexperienced on my line and me expecting him to know how to move this restaurant forward, it was a big mistake.
Why would you expect
I'm very nervous
him
to
to
go
know
forward.
how to do that?
Don't know what's going to happen.
You hired him at 18.
I just don't know.
After learning that Manja Manja's head chef, Trevor, has been abusing drugs, Julie has decided to let him go. Now Chef Ramsay wants to make sure that Julie is committed to making big changes, to putting her restaurant on a path to success.
The atmosphere in here is dreadful. Everybody is at such a high stress level.
Okay.
But with regards to Trevor,
I didn't know.
I understand. I have a lot of experience with Alex,
it's
and he is
not
in a
about
bad place
you,
right
hon.
now. He is not fit to be a head cook or a senior cook or a personal responsibility.
I knew that I needed to let Trevor go. I knew that he was the cancer in the restaurant that was causing a lot of bad attitudes.
Okay, I respect your decision,
Not the only cancer.
but I would seriously like you to consider
Said
down the
he's not
road,
the only
if he gets his act together,
Yes.
just keeping that door open.
I will.
He needs to step up and get clean.
Okay. I understand.
But here's the thing. I need to know now that you, deep down inside, are seriously committed to change.
I am absolutely committed to change. Absolutely 100%.
You need to have a better vision because you're so fragmented
I agree.
and you're not focusing on anything. It's not the way to run a business.
I'm too spread out.
You weren't even cooking your food.
No. We've got to change.
Oh my gosh, we have a breakthrough. We have a full-on breakthrough.
I got something. She admitted that they weren't cooking the food. So maybe the food isn't good.
Change the food. The food has got to be changed.
Good.
It's shit.
What other things did you think about that you want to change?
I need to quit waiting tables, and I need to have better communication with my staff.
That's a huge commitment.
It is.
That's what you've just said.
I can
Everything
do it.
you just said.
I can do this.
It's true.
It's true. I agree. I need to take care of this.
We've got a gap to fill in the kitchen.
Yes, we do. And I'm
Ooh,
terrified.
we're putting her in the
This place
kitchen.
needs a chef that can help run this business from the engine room and to get the business afloat and up and running and making more money.
No, I agree. Absolutely agree with you.
I'm going to make some calls and I've got to get help.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you. It's time to make some serious changes in this restaurant. I know I've been part of the problem, but I'm ready to go forward and make this restaurant successful.
Okay, we have.
Now
we
that
have
Julie
something.
understands
We have
the necessity-
acknowledgement. This is such
We
a
have
huge step.
some-
I didn't expect to get to this.
We have some responsibility taking.
I know I'm part of the problem. Ma'am, I'm
Okay.
so proud of you.
Okay, that's
and not even in like an unserious sort of way. I'm actually legitimately proud of her.
that is
Because
something.
acknowledgement is the hardest thing to do.
right.
Yeah.
Of dramatic changes to the restaurant, Chef Ramsay wants to show Julie the impact and importance of fresh ingredients.
I'm going to cook, you're going to watch.
Okay.
So 2 dishes we're going to make. A simple lasagna and a simple roast salmon. Have you ever functioned this restaurant without microwaves?
No.
Wow. And how many restaurants do you think functions more with their microwaves than they do with their ovens?
That I don't know.
No.
Not many at all.
That's all changing as well.
Okay. I can't wait for Chef Ramsay to show
A
me
lot
how
of the
a
ones
real,
that are
true
on,
kitchen is supposed to be run. He's
Kitchen
going to teach
Nightmare.
me how to cook
Yes.
because
Microwaves.
we're doing it all wrong.
So the exciting thing about lasagna is in the layers. Tomato, meat sauce, mozzarella, pasta. How difficult was that?
Looks pretty easy.
5 minutes.
Pretty easy.
Okay.
What do you dislike about being in the kitchen the most?
The stress of being behind the line.
When you've got a great prep and you've got yourself organised, it becomes the most pleasurable and the most de-stressful thing you can ever do. A little salt, a little pepper. Now, into the microwave for 4 minutes. Fuck off. Are you serious? You're good at taking orders, but you've got a brain. Use it. Okay, open up the fridge and take that out, please. What is that?
Salmon.
Yeah, what do you mean, salmon?
Fresh salmon.
How do you know it's fresh?
Because I can tell by the look of it, it's got that dark pink color.
Right. How do you cook salmon?
They cook it on the flat top.
Now, cooking salmon this way is a lot easier than it is on that solid top. Once you've got a good colour in salmon, turn it over once.
That looks so much better.
The practice you were doing beforehand was so much more difficult.
You can do all these beautiful dishes so easy in a short amount of time and make them fresh. We are done with microwaves.
yeah,
we
that
are
looks
done with
good.
frozen foods.
He
I am buying
cooks so
everything
pretty.
fresh.
Like
don't
all
even
his
like-
stuff is
small
pretty.
sample of how
I don't even
exciting
like
your
fish,
Italian
but that
fare
looks
could be.
gorgeous.
And when you're
I
the
like
only
salmon.
restaurant within a 15 to 20
That's about
mile
it
radius
for me,
serving
and
food like this,
crabs.
trust me,
Yeah.
there should be a queue up outside the
I
door.
like shrimp.
We are relaunching this restaurant tomorrow. And we all have to work as hard as we ever have to reposition this restaurant.
Yes.
I know you've gone through a lot and there's a lot happening.
Don't cry. I know, I'm distressed.
What are you stressed about?
Just this, all of it. It's stressful.
Having that anxiety is
Change
normal.
is scary.
Bottling it up is not.
Yeah, I've held it in for a long time.
I can see that.
We have your back.
I know.
We got you.
Now you're sounding like a teammate. Now you're sounding like the way you should be supporting an owner. Good. Now that Trevor's gone, I did make some calls, and I have found a chef, okay? Someone to lead your kitchen. I'd like you to meet Don Wolf. How are you, buddy? You good?
I'm great.
First of all, look at that smile on that face. Colorado boy, local boy.
Oh,
Yeah, in Denver.
oh, cool.
Let me tell you something. He ran as an executive sous chef at a very reputable Italian restaurant in Denver. He has an encyclopedia of knowledge in conjunction with Italian cuisine. I've arranged for him to stay for the next 2 weeks and secure a new chef coming in.
Okay.
Listen to this guy.
I plan on it.
2
He's
weeks.
going to teach you everything he knows. Absorb it like a sponge.
It's my pleasure.
I'm ready.
Get to know your new team.
I will.
How's it going? I'm
I
good.
like Kevin. I don't know who
Good to
this
meet
other
you.
guy is.
Cooking
I don't know either.
is a whole different story for me now. We used to cook with microwaves. Now we cook with ovens. I'm gonna grasp as much as I can right now and learn from Chef Don.
We're gonna learn everything.
It's like becoming, you know how like when you're a teenager you cook a lot with like microwaves.
Yes.
And then like when you become an adult you learn how to use
cook
an
with the
oven.
Noodle goes, no joke. Even when I worked at McDonald's, we didn't use microwaves. I don't even think we had one.
Fair.
Now, we did have a microwave at the restaurant I worked at, and there were things that we microwaved, but there were very few things that we microwaved.
Yeah.
Everything.
Oh, good.
And it's simple and it's delicious.
It is so amazing that Chef Ramsay got this new chef for me, and I just can't believe it. I'm over
You
the
have
moon.
2 weeks with him.
That's good.
Confident in the dramatic changes that are coming for Montymeh, Chef Ramsay has surprised Julie and the staff
Let's go.
with a community event to encourage people to return to the restaurant.
Okay. Why did they have drones? They got the
whole high school band.
Welcome.
I know.
I'm so grateful for you all to be here. We are making
Well, you know, if you
dramatic
could get the
changes
teenagers
to your local Italian
That's
restaurants,
true.
and I know that you're going to
Like
love them.
date
Hi,
night.
my name's
with the
Julie.
kids.
I own Manja Manja. I am so excited to see you all here. Thank you so much for coming.
The whole town's here. It's a great feeling that they're here to support us.
In addition to the activities and the sampling of some menu items,
I wonder if they're using frozen meatballs.
Chef Ramsay has invited local dignitaries
Are we ready?
Oh, are we
to
using the old
participate
pasta?
in a pasta eating contest.
On your mark, get set.
What they did with all the extra pasta.
I mean, that's what I would do with all the extra pasta.
It was amazing. The crowd was all happy for us.
Everybody's still in the race. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now they're
Come on,
actually
staff.
realizing
I
that
don't
we're
know your
trying
name,
to change
but I was
things,
impressed
and
by
they're
you.
supporting it.
Fresh bruschetta right here, yeah. Excellent.
It is so delicious. I love it.
Yeah, but is it frozen?
Thanks for coming. Thanks.
Can't wait to go to Montymeh and try the new menu.
It looks much better than it was before.
This is wonderful. Oh, thank you. Oh, please come. Everybody is saying they love the food. I am so excited. This is our chance to prove to everybody that Manja Manja is back.
While a big part of yesterday was spent spreading the word about the new Manja Manja, last night Chef Ramsay's team worked around the clock and made a massive transformation to the dining room.
I want to see it. I always love the makeup.
I know, they're always like so cool.
Oh, so pretty.
Are you ready to see the new Manja Manja?
Yes.
Welcome to the new Manja Manja.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Jump in.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh. Now that looks like
Jump on in.
a restaurant.
Wow.
It
It looks stunning.
It is. Oh.
Right.
Wow.
Welcome to your new restaurant.
Do we
Wow,
still
I'm
have the
stunned.
drive-thru? I want-
Gone is that bland beige colour, and in its place, a
It's so
spruce,
pretty. I
vibrant
love
green.
the wooden.
Yes, it's gorgeous.
It's beautiful.
Gone are those dreadful, dreary booths. We've replaced all the seating with these beautiful wooden chairs, which
And
dramatically
we have
opens up this
flowers
beautiful room.
or
I love the chairs. Oh my gosh, they're gorgeous.
That's awesome. This is awesome.
And do you know what? With those booths gone, the flow of service should function so much better.
Wow, I'm overwhelmed.
It's a warm comfort feeling in here
Doesn't
right
it?
now.
Look at the wall. Before it was an eyesore. Now that we have beautifully made it blend right in.
This is great.
I liked
Breathtaking.
her.
Isn't it breathtaking?
I like
It really is.
But at least he kept the plants.
Full-length wooden blinds.
I mean, she could
draped
still
with
put
wonderful
vine work on
taupe
top of that,
curtains.
and it
is
would look
absolutely
lovely.
Yeah.
beautiful.
You know,
He
it's
did
so
keep
beautiful.
plants though.
And let's be honest,
Yes, he
it does
did.
not look anything like fast food restaurant, right?
No.
Not at all. I can't thank you enough.
Did you still like the old decor that you said you was beautiful? One of
No,
those.
no, this is so much better.
You sure?
Yeah, sure. My old restaurant really looked good, but after seeing this, I must have been crazy. I'm excited. I'm really excited. The
Well,
place
I do
looks
love to
absolutely
see
amazing.
growth.
It's inviting, feels like Woodland Park.
The
People are going to want to
curtains
come in
are
here and enjoy
gorgeous.
themselves.
The pictures are
I know
really
those
cool.
look
Cool, too. I like
Right? Thank
This
you.
is probably the best present my mom's ever gotten in her entire life. I've never seen her that happy before.
To go along with a completely revamped dining room,
Please take a copy of the menu and hand it down.
Yes.
Chef Ramsay has done his magic to the menu as well, with fresh Italian cuisine that is sure to be a hit with this tight-knit community.
Visually, what do you think?
Gorgeous, absolutely. It's beautiful.
It screams, eat me, yeah?
Absolutely.
Let's start off with the bruschetta. Great little board for sharing. So whilst the guests are undecided what they're going to be having, hit the table with the bruschetta. Likewise with the chef's antipasta mixture of salamis, meats, cheeses, and some pickled vegetables. Those two should hit the table immediately. The spaghetti and
Charcuterie
meatballs.
board.
Oh yeah,
Done with a
that's
rich tomato sauce, fresh basil, and spicy, delicious meatballs.
beautiful.
Mangi's very own lasagna. Look at those layers. And guess
Oh.
what? Breaking news. It's coming from the oven.
Not the microwave.
Not the microwave.
Not the microwave.
Next to that, one of my favourites, pan-seared salmon, big hit. Served with a nice, fragrant lemon risotto. Simple. A chocolate molten lather cake, delicious, creamy, rich, sumptuous in the middle. Cut through, it just oozes.
That's perfect.
Let me ask you this. What percentage of this small menu is frozen?
Well, I'm sure nothing.
Not a frozen ingredient anywhere, not a microwave bean in sight. You have to embrace change. Everything here is fresh. Now, to go along with your stunning food, we have a complete new range of flatware and dinnerware provided by Oneida. Right, get up to speed, dig in.
We get flatware and
Isn't
dinnerware.
it? It's that sauce. I'm
and
extremely excited to
flatware
cook this
is
new food.
entertaining.
Like, it feels like I left
and
Manja
the
and went into a completely different
He's
kitchen.
giving them
Wow.
the whole thing.
It's really good.
So good.
Like
Tasting
the
this
whole
new
9
food
yards.
compared to my old food, it's daylight and dark. This food has great flavor. I now realize that my other food was bland. This is delightful.
I can't even put a plate in the microwave. They don't even fit.
They don't fit.
It's minutes before the doors open.
Come over, guys, please. Let's go to the dining room, shall we?
And the morale in the restaurant is completely different than when Chef Ramsay first arrived.
The important thing tonight is what?
Getting the food out, making sure it all runs smooth.
Communication.
Yes.
You don't send mistakes out of the kitchen. We're not going to even attempt to send anything out substandard. And hey, guess what? You're not going to be pushing any numbers tonight. 4 minutes, 2 minutes, cocktail sticks. You'll be cooking.
Covering with saran wrap.
Yeah. And just watch your sleeves. It's a real oven, so it's hot in there. Yeah? Are we ready?
Yes,
yeah?
sir.
Let's go, guys, yeah?
All right.
Excuse me.
Let's make it
Pause.
a night to remember.
Pause.
Try this one.
Why you no pause? Thank you. Okay. They are not joking about the amount of burns that you get when you work in a kitchen.
How many burns have you had?
Oh, I've had so many. I get the salmon out of the oven. Oh, accidentally touched the side of the oven. Little burn. Touch the grill. Little burn. Oh, touched flipping the pita bread. Uh-oh. Burn. And cutting yourself is also a huge risk. I probably have a few scars. Actually, did you know in Ratatouille, the girl chef
Yes.
actually has... Okay,
Does she
so
have scars on her
She had
arms?
scars on her arms. They
Oh,
actually
that's so
had the
cool.
detail of adding scars to her arms.
Oh, that's cool.
And little burn marks.
Yep.
All right, here come the
I'm
people.
sure you'll enjoy it.
While Chef Don will be working with Kevin behind the line,
You're the expediter.
Chef Ramsay wants Julie to be working in the kitchen as well. And he has a critical tip for her before the start of service.
You've got this dreadful habit of rushing things.
I know.
And you need to slow down.
Okay.
Rushing takes place in fast food restaurants.
Right.
You have something unique now.
Okay.
You need to understand that and nurse it.
Okay.
Anyone turns around and says, "Oh, we waited." No, they're not really waiting that long because it's cooked to order.
Okay.
Got to get that through in there,
I
yeah?
know, it's new. It's new.
First ticket's coming in. Heard.
We're working on 9 calamari and an antipasto salad.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Calamari's going down.
Can you fry our table 4, please?
You got it, boss.
You have a fried artichoke going,
Look
right?
at
And then
that.
the next app is the meatballs.
Come right up.
Meatballs
The
working
meatball
fine.
app. Kevin, I need 2 fried artichokes and 1 calamari.
Well, there's
Your
always
first
a
one's
hiccup.
going down right
Yeah,
now.
and then they
Don't
work it
start the
out.
calamari. He's got 4 Caesar salads on there.
Do you have an antipasto salad made?
The-
You're
the
doing 2 in it right
environment.
now?
Old environment.
Kevin, you heard me on that fried artichoke?
Yeah, it's in the oven.
Yeah, you just asked a minute ago, Julie. Give him time. Understand
there's
one
the
thing.
drama.
We're cooking food now,
Okay.
not reheating it.
Okay.
So you have to cut these guys some slack.
All right.
But understand the difference, how we're cooking, right?
Yes, I do.
Thank you.
Although it is very early in service, Chef Don is pushing orders out in a timely manner.
Spaghetti and
Good for
meatballs
Chef
right
Don.
here.
And customers are thrilled with what they are receiving.
Tastes so fresh. It's delicious. This might be the best lasagna I've ever had.
But about 40 minutes into service, Julie's fast food mentality is returning.
Can I take this?
Nope.
She has lost a grip on what has been sent
How we doing on the calamari and the artichoke?
Already gone.
and has fired too many orders too quickly.
Appetizer in the window, Julie. What are they for? You got 2
I
calamari.
don't have a ticket for these. That's what I'm a little confused.
Creating confusion in the kitchen.
Uh-oh.
I told you there's
Kevin, I
always
need a
drama.
chocolate lava cake.
Chocolate lava cake going down.
It is a
Don't
hurry
lot
on
of
them because
people.
they're only like halfway through their food.
Hey, who had the cakes? They gotta go out.
What's wrong?
They still have their food.
But they're ready.
I know.
This is crazy. Get your mother. This is stupid.
Mom, chef needs you.
Come on, Julie.
Yes.
You're firing, come here. You're firing desserts on 7. They're still eating.
I thought he
So now
just said
completely
you're
screwed. I'll show you
fired.
why. Look, they're ready. A, they deserve a gap in between entrees, appetizers, and desserts. This is table 7.
Yeah, it's this
Okay?
one.
I'm not.
But they haven't finished the entree, that's all. Look, a chocolate molten lava is not like taking ice cream out of the freezer. It's cooked to order. So they're still eating their entree, and we're not going to ram them and stuff them like pigs.
It is so important for my mom to follow through with what Chef Ramsay told her, or this place won't survive.
I am seeing a thing that she's doing right here where she's not necessarily listening to what he's saying. She just wants the conversation to be probably overstimulated.
I'm sorry.
And she says okay a lot. Okay. But she's not. Yeah, exactly. But she's not actually like listening and taking in the information that is being said to her. And this happens when somebody gets a little bit overstimulated and can no longer process the information. So
Noodles goes, I would 100% be alternating between a bite of steak and a bite of cake, but I'm basically a walking garbage disposal. So.
Right. Like, you can bring out dessert first. I have no problem. Dessert, that's how the coal miners used to do it. They ate their dessert first. Then they ate their dinner.
All right.
That's what my mom always said. Her dad was
Julie.
a coal miner.
Yes. Really?
Yeah.
That's the transition, understanding the weight. It's an experience now with this food. So you need to understand just the pace slows down a bit.
Okay.
Remember, we're at a different restaurant than we were here at the beginning of the week.
I'll be very careful. I absolutely got the point. I have to remember this isn't a fast food restaurant anymore. We are cooking everything fresh to order, and it takes time to get there. It's different service. We're used to slamming food out, so this is different.
Absolutely.
What about you? Can you fire it?
Absolutely.
Tiramisu 19.
Are you ready for it, Andy?
She seems a little bit more
Can you run that
relaxed
by,
now.
please? Sure.
Chef Ramsay's
Like
words
she's had
have
a
now
little bit
clearly
of
registered with Julie.
So you're working on 8 right now?
I'm doing 8 right now,
And then I'm
yes.
gonna need 15 and 1 right behind it.
She is now managing the kitchen properly
Artichoke hearts.
Thank you. I need a runner.
and understands that the operation of the new Manja Manja is completely different than what it was before.
That's good.
It wasn't microwaved.
And so is the appreciation for the food.
This looks really fresh.
I guess we'll have to make this part of our date night.
This looks
It's
really
been
fresh.
a really long
It's
time
like
since
that's
I've seen
the
this restaurant with so
comment
much
that they've all
energy
been
and
told to say.
customers. Manja Manja is definitely back.
Chris, how is everybody out there?
Everything is very smooth so far, Chef.
Good?
They love it.
Great.
They love the food.
Good to hear.
They're thrilled. They just think it's so delicious. Good job, you guys.
No, good job, you.
Oh, that's the first time
I saw
I've
a
heard her
huge change in Julie. She was
actually
actually standing
praise
on
her
the
staff.
line, not screaming, just keeping everybody communicating. It's just like, she was reborn. It was perfect.
Good
Very
for
nice
her.
job. Nice job. Up top.
It means the world to me that I finally have a successful restaurant. No more messing around in this restaurant. I'm the boss.
You
never
were
thought
always
I'd be
the
standing
boss,
here
but
with a huge smile on my face.
Me either, honestly.
Well done,
Oh, thank you.
all of you. A incredibly successful relaunch. How do you feel?
Great.
Good. So you should. So you should. Good job. As dramatic as the change this restaurant has gone through, there was something else that was even more dramatic, and that was Julie. My darling, tonight, you took the reins, and you were in charge. You sounded and you looked like a boss. Good job.
yeah.
Really good job.
Yeah, you did
Thank
really
you.
good.
Yeah, tremendous help back there.
I'm really proud of
It
her.
really was.
Yeah, she didn't swear either.
Yeah.
I did.
Slow down, and you're going to nail it.
There was a really big change in my mom tonight. Before all of this started, you could tell my mom didn't really want to be here. She would curse and she would not care if things went wrong, or she would just get frustrated. My mom really stepped up and really acted like the owner.
I need you all to make a promise to me. We cannot go back. There'll be no shortcuts.
No.
No freezing.
No microwaves.
No microwaves. Thank you. You're absolutely right.
Kevin's like,
Yes?
I am so done with microwaves.
He's on board.
Swear?
Swear.
Thank you. Please maintain these standards.
I will. I promise.
Make it happen, guys, yeah?
Okay.
Good job. Make sure you look after Mum.
All right, I will.
Thank you so much for
Seriously,
coming.
well done.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you so
Yeah?
much.
I'm
Make
rooting
sure
for
to
you.
look
I
after
hope so.
daughter.
It's going to be great.
You can do it.
Okay.
Good night, guys. Well done.
Thank you. Good night.
Well done.
Chef Ramsay did everything. There are just simply no words that can describe my thanks to him. I'm going to have good food, the word's going to get out, and I can come into my restaurant and be proud.
When I first got here, Montymeh may have been the only restaurant in America that didn't use an oven. That's how bad it got. And on top of that, there was so much animosity between the staff members, Julie was completely lost. This has to be one of the biggest transformations ever on Kitchen Nightmares. But the good news is, the town of Woodland Park may only have one Italian restaurant, but right now, they've got a great one. Wow, a drive-through Italian. Jesus, that's a first for me. One more thing I have to do.
Somebody's at the window.
One microwave to go, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Take the whole microwave.
You manage?
We'll see.
Don't break their window.
That's it?
It doesn't fit that way.
Thank you.
Here.
Close your window.
There. Hold on.
Close your window. Good girl. Janelle.
Coming.
Hold at the bottom, darling.
Okay.
That's it. And I've got the weight. I've got the load. Okay, just shove it in there.
Okay.
Hey, good day.
You're welcome.
Excellent. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh,
that was funny.
Just stole their microwave.
After Chef Ramsay left, the positive mood and the positive feedback continued at Manja Manja. Julie ended up extending Chef Don's stay.
Fire on table 10. I need a lasagna and a short rib.
Lasagna's got 5 minutes.
And with his leadership, the kitchen is much better organized, and Julie is even now spending time behind the line.
We have a Vita Caesar and a calamari.
Calamari's coming up.
You guys are doing a great job.
Thank you.
Julie is a changed woman, and she finally has what she always wanted, a quaint, premier Italian restaurant in the picturesque town of Woodland Park, Colorado.
Really good. Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Thanks for coming. Business is great. It's going to be a wonderful year. I know it.
In the following weeks, the positive feedback continued.
Good.
Julie asked Dawn to stay on to continue training the kitchens. The reviews were mostly good on Yelp, and Julie has responded to negative reviews.
No,
the reviews
don't do that.
Well, maybe like something like, "Oh, I'm so sorry you had."
Okay.
You know, I don't know.
Okay.
It doesn't say that, but those could have been the kind of responses.
Okay.
The reviews on TripAdvisor were positive with compliments on the food and service. They initially kept most of Gordon's changes. She returned a number of menu items to create a menu with both old and new shortly after. They also returned to serving soup and salad with main dishes. They also returned their old ciabatta bread as she did not like the new one. She also hired a new chef and new servers. Dawn left shortly after the episode was filmed. Some customers said
Wait,
Julie...
which one's Dawn? The chef
The chef that that Gordon found.
Oh, okay.
Some customers said that Julie remained a problem and mistreated staff and customers. Oh, Manja closed in November of 2014.
When was it? When did this happen?
It was filmed in 2013 and it aired in 2014. So
okay.
But Trevor's dad posted an update on Facebook on how Trevor was doing after the show. Many of those who saw the show have asked for an update on Trevor. Shortly after the show was taped, he moved out of Woodland Park. He entered rehab and after 6 months has graduated from the intense aspect and is now in maintenance mode. He is now 9 months clean and sober.
Aww.
He's in the process of choosing a culinary school to enroll in.
Oh, I'm so proud of him.
There were many aspects of the show that were not aired, so please don't judge too quickly. And in case you're wondering, I'm his dad, and I'm very proud of what he's accomplished. Manja was aired on April 25th, 2014. It was filmed in August of 2013. So some of the comments say, I went to this place several months after Ramsay came, and the restaurant was just par. Pretty much forgettable after eating there. I tried other Colorado Kitchen Nightmare place, and it's excellent. I would recommend Pantaleone's.
Oh, we did Pantaleone's.
We did do that one, too, if anybody wants to try one of Ramsay's success. I have a sneaking suspicion Trevor made all that pasta to really mess with Janelle and make her look bad knowing she doesn't go back in the kitchen to check anything. Sneaky and smart move to show how little she was invested in the business. And I think he means Julie, not Janelle.
Yeah.
Janelle's the daughter. But I'm just gonna cook all this pasta as a joke. That would actually be really, really funny.
That would be really funny.
So yeah.
I do think it's quite telling that the restaurant closed very quickly after.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think it's very sad that they, from the sounds of it, returned back to some of their old ways and their old
I didn't
environment.
hear it say microwaves, but I did hear she brought back some of the
Oh,
stuff.
I didn't care about the microwaves. I was more talking about the toxic environment that they were all living in.
Yeah. That was probably one of the most toxic environments.
We've had a lot of
toxic environments, but that one was something extra.
Yeah.
And guys, we did this in 4 hours and 34 minutes.
What? Who said 6 hours minimum?
Woo, guys, we kept it under 5 hours.
I'm so proud of us.
I'm so proud of us too.
And you know what I'm the most disappointed in? Gordon never saw that microwave.
I know.
Never saw it.
I know. They cleaned it too fast.
They fed him from that microwave, but he never saw it.
All right, everyone. This has been Mangia?
Yep.
Mangia, whatever.
Part 1 and 2.
Double feature.
Yep.
And triple the microwaves.
Yep.
Well, I suppose it's only double the microwaves now because he drove off with one of the microwaves.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Well, they had a lot of microwaves.
Yeah. I counted at least 3. Anyway, thank you for joining us. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And
ring the little notification bell
so you get notifications whenever a new video comes on.
Actually, you guys, I'm trying to make it to 500, and at the moment of recording, we're at 480. So 20 more people, and we make it to 500 subscribers. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, and
I can't believe that 5 people would watch us, let alone
500.
500.
But if we do reach 500, we were thinking about doing like some sort of special kind of
so let us know what you guys think that should be.
Yeah.
What you guys want to watch?
I mean, like, guys, 500 is a pretty big freaking deal, okay?
Yeah. 5 is a pretty big deal.
5 is a pretty big deal.
500 is, like, insane to me.
All right, everybody. I'm Missy.
I'm Micah. Or Monty.
Either one works.
Yeah, you can call me either one.
And we will see you guys next time.
Bye!